in theory, live. In theory. In theory.
In theory? Not in
Yep,
practice?
I pressed it right this time.
Oh yeah, they...
We are doing the Skeld then, so...
I see the
I know
thing.
that map.
Yeah, we do
I
this.
did the
We should
thing.
probably do the Skeld just to be like, you know, so you can learn it.
Okay.
It's the easier one.
You're gonna do
Right.
Skeld first. I'm gonna... God, every code does have a Q in it, doesn't it? If I pin the map and put the code on there. Hello!
Hey,
There
Max.
we go.
Thank
What the
you.
shit?
I knew there was a reason I didn't press the button, and now I pressed the button. So I'm glad you're here. Hi.
Wait,
I'll come for a game or two.
Stay for longer. Come on.
maybe 3, maybe 4.
You're gonna have fun with us. It's fine.
Run with us. That's a weird fucking poll.
Hmm?
What?
The TV show, the Raccoons cartoon.
Where's the poll?
What are you
Does
referring to?
anybody know that cartoon?
No.
What's it called?
I
might have seen it.
I think it's just raccoons or something. It's got raccoons. It's got raccoons in it.
No, no. It's got. Wait. No.
You know what? Moving on. Like, we're not going deeper into that rabbit hole.
Are we in Europe?
Hey.
Is there a code?
There is. It is beside the map. I pinned. Check
Right, so it is
Oh.
in Europe, right?
It is in
No.
Europe. We have a code. We have a map.
EU.
Wait. Shit.
The
No, this
servers are
isn't.
very,
This
very
is
busy.
not the level one. Shit. I'm
Oh, it's
sorry.
not.
Keep
Ah,
saying
ye old
it's from the sun.
matchmaker is full.
Please try again, yeah.
Oh yeah, just keep spamming like.
Where is the
join. This
code?
happened last time. It's on
Pinned.
pinned in Destiny chat.
Yeah.
Remote sent a disconnect request. What the fuck was the remote that? Like what?
I have one. Woohoo.
How do I enter again?
And
I don't
code.
Did the code change or?
No. I should hope not. Anyway.
Oh, there we
What does it? Oh wait, there we go.
It's not letting me connect for some reason.
Keep. Is it coming up with random fucking disconnect like
Yeah.
messages? Yeah, just keep putting in the code and keep spamming it, and eventually it'll let you in.
It's the code AMG.
Eventually they will succumb.
I'm gonna assume, yeah.
Matchmaker is still full.
Blue is the best color because when people say it's blue, people will blame. Like I can safely blame the person blue.
The other blue light.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. I feel at this point a lot of people blame me just because I am suspicious even when I don't do anything wrong.
Fair enough.
I mean, now you sound sus.
Yeah.
Especially when I can't remember what tasks I've done even when I actually do tasks.
Blue is blue. Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
And I'm red.
And
I
it ran. just to fuck it around even more. Oh my god.
Okay, we got 5. We got 4
Yeah.
more to come in.
Yeah. Hey, Anna.
Hey, Anna.
Alright to join?
Yep.
Oh.
We
nice.
got the
Subs
real
in.
boss
We got
battle.
more.
The real boss battle is the servers.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Have we got a code somewhere?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
and
have
pinned.
pinned it along with the map. I will refresh that pin if and when we change. Okay?
It's Yelft.
Got it. There we go. Right.
There's always a Q in it somewhere. I'm also gonna
Yeah.
remember to put my stream to the game.
I like your hat, sub.
It's completely chosen. I can't remember what the hell I was doing last time. I'm like, oh, what am I doing again?
It's beautiful. You look like some cucumber being sliced up there.
Yeah. It's a look. I think is the phrase the kids use these
Yeah,
days.
that's, is that what they use? Okay.
I think
the
so.
look.
I don't know.
Did I say it cool enough?
Yes.
Is the current thing AMG SWQ? Is that the?
No.
Because it's saying that I can't find the game.
That's
YAUF.
that. No. Yeah. That one.
Where is the pinned? It's in
the
pinned
pinned
comment.
message,
Destiny
like
chat.
right after the link,
Yeah.
in the same message.
Is this you're looking at other games and I've just left debris
Alright, I
of
see
other
it there.
pins behind me?
It's because, like, literally 3 messages down, there's another pinned comment with
Yeah.
a thing. You might want to remove that. So I was
okay,
confusing
yeah,
that.
okay. I can remove that. Imagine me maintaining the pings.
There we go.
Should we? What are the options for the taskbar?
You can-
I don't
you
think
take-
we
take it off.
Intermittent?
can we?
You take it. You can take it off, and then it only updates when a meeting is
Yeah,
called.
when a meeting is.
Is
That's-
that not
that's new.
only in a? Oh no, this is no longer beta. Okay.
Taskbar updates.
Always meetings, never. Which one?
I think we should do
Meetings.
meetings. Probably.
Meetings is
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Is the thing implemented yet? The anonymous voting.
Yes.
No,
Or
don't
is
don't
that
put
beta
anonymous
only?
voting. Don't
No, that's good.
make voting
No,
anonymous.
because that adds extra sus then when you see someone vote for somebody. You're like,
How many are we? We're going to be 9, right?
Eric, we will be nice.
Let's add
We're
all
waiting
the
for
sus.
one.
Yeah, probably want to add a couple more tasks as well.
Okay, short tasks, long tasks.
One of each, maybe?
Oh, so many tasks.
There
I
he
cannot add more short tasks.
Oh.
We're currently at 5.
Finally.
That's fine then.
I think this is almost the max we can do.
That'll be
Woo!
enough. Yeah.
Are we good to
Let's just
start?
have it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's play.
No one else coming.
So let's go.
Good luck, have fun.
Hold. Give me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it auto mute you on Discord?
No, it doesn't. You have to mute yourself. Oh dear God, the hats are now in the voting screen.
They are. Yes,
They
they
are
are.
indeed.
Sorry, I have to play them well.
Beautiful.
Okay, sorry, where body? Priorities.
Bottom area, no idea what it's called. With the. Can I open the map from here in this menu?
In
No.
Discord, you can.
Yeah, the map's
the-
in Discord.
Oh yeah. Let me-
Is it like the bottom middle or the bottom left?
No, middle storage.
Storage.
Search.
Oh.
And it's
I've only seen it like one player all the time, but that was up in admin. Admin.
I
And I have
think.
no clue who that was.
Who was I just with in O2?
Yeah. So Subdivider, Taylor, and
Ah.
me are in admin.
Yeah. I
Me
saw
and-
reload. Do
So me and
the
Mez. Was it?
task.
No, me and Blue are over by
Right.
the front of the ship. Navigator.
The-
Well,
Okay,
I was
you were
a bit
up
ago
to
with
that.
Aiton in the oxygen place.
Yeah, yeah.
That is very true.
I saw
Yeah.
Rad alive in electrical
Or
a
did
bit
you?
before O2 called.
Was that just before you killed him, Anna?
No.
Could also be a
Kinda
self-report.
I went back up to do the stupid number task in Reactor. So
We're
I
on the
assume
left
this
side
is
all the
actually
time.
quite old.
Do we have 1 or 2 imposters?
2.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, Mads and Blue said they were top right at the O2?
Yeah, I just did O2.
With
Right,
Blue or not?
Blue is there with me. Yeah. He's been
I'm
with
in-
me the whole time.
I'm in
Who did O2?
navigation.
Yeah.
I
I
did
did
O2 as well.
I mean, I didn't do the when it started going haywire. I stayed in navigation. I was happy there, but I did see Mez go towards O2, and I saw Aiton earlier in
Okay.
the same area.
Yeah, I did cleaning the vents in O2, then I shot weapons, and then I went back to O2 to put the code in.
Who did the admin one then?
I did.
Sorry.
So, you said it's in storage, right, Makes?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, on
Is
the
it like
to
up high
force
or-
communication.
Okay, so I think Taylor and I have been in O2, not in admin for a while, and I think Subdivider came in a bit later.
Yeah, I grabbed I was in comms, got the download, I went into admin to do the upload bit, and it finished just maybe 4 or 5
it's
seconds
between,
after
like,
the
on the,
O2
on
went
the
off.
verge to communication from storage. Like if you
then-
walk towards shields and communication.
And then you found Red on your way and you stabbed him in the back.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I did not see a body as I was trailing along. So
And then it's fairly recent. Then it could it could just be like a self-report, or it could
Well,
be Subdivider.
I mean,
I-
I'm going
I'm
to
a skip.
I
I'm gonna
definitely didn't see a
skip.
body. So
I don't know. I'm skipping.
Reload.
alright.
Oh, brother. Oh.
Reload.
Oh.
Reload.
Reload.
You're muted.
Did you see him?
Sorry, I thought you were blaming me for that kill.
I mean, you did just straight up murder him.
Ooh.
Okay, and what makes you think it was me and not Makes, who was also next to me?
It just came
Because he
there.
was standing in the
Okay.
corner and the dude was on top of you.
Okay, here's
Hey, this
what
happened
okay,
once.
here's what I think is what happened. Is Anodyne killed... Was it Taylor? It was Taylor or Sub. And then she was expecting Makes to kill me for the double kill, but since either Sub or Taylor died before, the kill wasn't cooldown, so I'm 100% sure it's both Anodyne and Makes.
I don't know.
Alternatively,
I don't know.
you just murdered him.
I don't know.
And you were throwing subs.
Makes was in electrical with me, and he had like every opportunity to murder me, and he didn't.
That's bad.
Okay, but listen,
there's a
listen.
kill cooldown.
Someone's
remember
already
there's a
dead.
That's true. That's true. That's
Someone
true.
is
Oh,
dead,
yeah.
and I just saw Anodyne kill the other.
I didn't
So-
see Anodyne do shit.
No, just because you two are
Oh.
both the imposters. Okay,
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
vote Anodyne.
Here's the
They,
thing.
like
That's a self-report.
they can. Okay, how
A ballsy one. But
how can I have been the killer on the other one?
I don't
It
know.
could have been-
Presumably
Makes
you have
could
a
have been
There's,
partner.
there's one more.
Okay,
Makes
okay,
could have been
let's say
Makes could have
Makes
been self-report.
Makes was the one that reported the body. I vouched for Taylor and Subdivider in admin because we were all there when I did the O2.
No, I think you were trying. You were putting sus on something.
Reload, I'm with you. Reload, I'm with
Yeah.
you. I'm voting.
It's 100% Anodyne and Mix. They tried to double kill, but someone had a kill cooldown, so...
Here's the
fucked
thing. I tried this with reload, and everybody turned against me when I killed Mez that one game.
No, you did it differently, Blue. You killed Mass, and then you pretended to do a task.
Yeah, it almost worked. It took you a million years to
Yeah, but
actually
there's
report
like
it.
I voted Anodyne. Mass, you also voted Anodyne?
I voted Anodyne.
To be fair, I had a feeling in my gut about Anno when we started.
They were also
That's
the only
just
two
me.
that weren't really accounted for at the time of the kill.
Well, we'll be
Guys,
honest.
Aiton and
Mix was already in electrical. I saw Taylor go in, and I saw Anno go in as well. So
Wait, where was the body?
it's in electrical.
in electrical.
The first one, I hadn't been near comms since I think Aiton ran past me. So the first one was
Wait,
not
what?
me.
Yeah, so the first one was Makes. Clearly
No,
then.
bullshit.
Because
Wait,
Makes
what?
reported the kill, so he could have just killed and like either panic self-reported because he saw someone coming, or just like
No,
try and
I
get
was all
away
the way
with
on
it.
the left, and then I came in, and then I saw the bot. Like, it was all the way on the left on reactor, and then upper engine, and all that part of the map. And then I came to cafeteria, and then I passed by you reload, and then I went down that, and then there was the
I know
body.
who did you vote for.
I voted for reload because I saw him murder someone.
It's 100% Anno and Makes.
I'm with you,
Like
Reload.
1000%.
Let's see. Reload. If you kill me now,
No,
I
good
will
vote,
feel
good
very betrayed.
Also, Aiton, you should always try to vote.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
You were convincing, Reload. I'll be honest, but I'm still sketchy. He is. You muted, Reload.
Sorry.
I'm assuming he wants us to
No one
vote.
died. We should fight out Makes and win the game.
Alright.
Unless
That's-
you are in cahoots with someone else, and
Like,
win the game
Look.
for whom?
Come on, this was so
someone-
expectable. Like, emergency meeting straight away, vote out Makes, not doing shit.
Reload only said that let's vote out Makes and win the game, but win the game for which side?
Like,
This is true.
I mean, if Reload could have killed, they could have double killed her right now and won.
Yeah, like-
they didn't need to do a
If-
call an emergency meeting.
exactly.
Right.
I'm gonna trust you, Reload.
Thanks. Large fan.
Please don't break my heart.
All right.
I'm gonna be so sad.
Makes any final words?
No, I was on kill cooldown.
I'm sorry, I fucked that.
Get wrecked.
Red. Red,
Feels
you
good.
left.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah. Yep. Sorry.
It's alright.
You know.
Warm
I'm
up
not-
round.
Red,
Stop,
you...
can I flew back?
Yeah.
No.
Thank you very much.
Red?
I don't know why
You're
it
still
changed.
Oh, he didn't get this. He might.
He
his
left
internet
the
died or
game,
something.
but he's still in Discord. Look, if I was trying to be sus, I hope I'd be better, but I'm never better.
We lost him so young.
I don't know. Reload only managed to convince me that
Wait.
you were sus. Like, because at first I was like, no, I don't know.
I wasn't really prepared. So apparently my
Safe
strat was just
veteran.
keep saying his name.
So what this game taught me is always don't listen to the reasoning. Always go with my gut, because I did have a that gut feeling about Anodyne from the very beginning.
So Red has dropped and someone else hasn't come back, because we're only 7 in the room. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Taylor.
Taylor's
That
back.
is Red disconnecting.
I was just like,
Yeah,
oh no, please don't kill him, please don't kill him, please don't kill him, please don't kill him.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't do it, don't do it.
I'll play it safer next time. I swear.
Yeah, I was a few seconds off cooldown, but
Really?
It's not that
You
I-
could have
like,
had
I
me
was-
then.
I was like panicking because I tried to. I was like, when I saw the kill, I was like, "Oh shit, I'm next." So I tried to hit the report button, but I was still in the task. So
Red is now playing Among Us.
Yeah, we live in hope.
Oh, there we are.
Come back.
Feels good.
What is the kill cooldown anyway? Oh, 30 seconds,
30
right? Okay.
seconds.
It just killed Sub because
Yeah.
I just saw Sub alive. I was gonna point it out.
Oh,
I
Taylor's
passed by him
back.
twice though. The first time I didn't kill him, the second time I did.
There we go. Red is. There we go.
Hey.
Hello again.
Yay! Video games.
Are we good to go?
Hello. Sorry about that. I'm
No
back.
worries. Let's go.
we won
Oh,
red.
Hello.
Oh,
Join real fast.
Photo.
You all need one more.
We can just.
Oh,
We
yeah.
can just. Are we restarting?
Oh,
It's more
Restart,
fun with
yeah.
10, right?
Yeah, it's more fun with
Go
10.
with
let's restart.
Are you sure?
we.
I just saw
Yeah.
like, why is everyone here? And then I read the thing. Oh, Among Us. Oh, what's happening? Okay.
Alternatively, do we just like? Do people want to fast up?
Wow.
Mez sus.
I hit the emergency button as you killed me. As you killed me, I hit the emergency button. I'm actually alive. I'm alive. I'm not ever dead.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Schrodinger's
I saw
Blue.
a game.
Blue, he killed me. Blue killed me.
Let me get a
Okay,
No,
so it's
I'm
real
alive
right?
instead of
Yeah, really started lying around, but he got killed while he's still alive.
I just saw the
the,
sound. Get a bottle of alcohol.
the worst thing I saw was a group of streamers that I watch were playing it, and one of the guys managed to report his own dead body.
How?
That's the worst,
oh,
like the worst, like case of lag.
I can't breathe. Who are we voting for?
Reload.
You.
I thought it was
Yeah.
you, Blue.
Blue, you have to vote. Oh wow, I see how it is. Wow.
Let's go.
We're restarting.
We're restarting anyways.
Yeah.
I
Oh my
I don't
god,
actually-
yeah, what the
Can you actually restart?
Oh, we can't do another. Can we do
You
I
another?
think you kind
you
of
can
just
leave
I
game.
thought murdering a.
What?
I thought if you left game, you have to do the requeue thing. So
Yeah, you do, yeah.
does anyone
Taylor,
want,
that
anyone want to
sorry.
come murder us? Come on.
Taylor, that
We're
is
all
awesome.
stood here.
I haven't seen that one before.
Everybody stand over each other.
But now there's only let
Oh, that's
the
fine.
just
That's-
yeah,
just
that's the way to
happen.
win. Yeah,
Guys,
that
the
works.
oxygen.
We don't need
I don't need
that.
oxygen. Who needs to breathe?
Yeah, we're in space, right? Plenty of
Hey, murder!
How can we run out of oxygen
Oh.
if there's so much space?
Why did
Wait,
you
how are
report?
there- How are there
Have
three of us?
I think it was up, wasn't it?
What?
Who's
What is
messing
it?
up?
This,
Is the code in the thing?
Pretty sure
The
it
code
was
is
up.
pinned.
Yeah.
In the pin post, there's a map and code.
Pin?
Why is
No,
my
this channel.
tablet like halfway down my screen? What the
Oh yeah.
what the fuck?
Skull.
Right. Who am I voting for?
I know.
Sorry, I was muted. It's me. Vote for me this end around. I was muted.
Alright, sweet.
Just trying to it's like tell it us and then I'm voting. It's like,
Guys,
Why
I'm
is no one
so
listening
sorry
to
for
me?
that.
Has alcohol and blanket. I'm happy.
Okay, we are in lobby.
I'm happy.
Maybe you could have. It's okay, Blue. You'll get a proper round.
Sarah's an
I call that a win. I managed to kill Mez there.
Yeah. While he managed to call an emergency meeting as well.
Latency.
His corpse fell on the button.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I think that's the most valid explanation I've heard so far.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Are we good to go?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Let's
Yeah.
go again.
Not at all.
Alright.
Oh, Taylor's got a gerbil.
I spawn in with the button on my screen. I would like to report reload for indecent exposure. He's naked.
Oh,
If my pants on, please.
Oh,
I found Red in the place where everyone goes to die, the electrical room.
everyone. Yeah. Okay.
So
Hmm.
I didn't see anyone else, so I'd imagine the killer vented out.
So I saw Rad in reactor. He then went down to lower engine while I went up. I ran through cafeteria to weapons. Aiton and Makes came out of medbay and ran down towards the reactor side.
Yeah.
Aiton and
Makes it just done a scan, so like I can confirm him.
We have the visual
could
thing
you?
on.
Yeah, the
No,
visual
but
thingy.
if-
Yeah, that's it, isn't it?
if you the
Oh,
visual
sorry, I
tasks
was
are
muted.
off, but if you click on like
And
if
then
you both have to scan, it still says that you have to wait for the other person.
No, Makes did a scan. I didn't have to. I saw him go down there, so I followed him.
Okay, so he's like soft confirmed then. Like,
Yeah, and then I went out.
Wait,
Went to
Wait,
do Simon
wait,
Says.
You
theoretically
can
that's
vent
bad.
into. You can vent into labs from.
Yeah, you can.
electrical. So
But-
if so it could very much be Makes and Aiton.
True,
As
but
the
then
two
that's
I
what
mean,
I'm
you
saying.
can say
Like,
that, but I
since-
literally watched him. Like, I confirmed Makes right there.
I
and
mean
then
that
No,
had
doesn't
to go
mean
through
anything to
Simon
us.
Says.
Like,
We didn't
you-
see Makes. So
Yeah, exactly.
I
If-
think
That's
Aiton
true,
and me
that's
met like
true.
multiple people during the time.
yeah, I think
Oh.
multiple people have to see you to be fully confirmed.
Okay,
Oh,
less,
well,
only one
less
person.
mad
Okay.
day arguments. How
Has-
recent
has
do we
anyone
think it is?
I don't know,
Because
I
I'm very
didn't see anyone to the left or right.
Because Photo's always the killer, but he's
Yeah.
dead.
Did anyone when
I'm never always the killer. I'm only the killer when it's 6 people and there's one killer, and I'm always the first one to die. Sorry.
you cannot. Did anyone see Photo?
No.
Nope.
Not once.
So where was everyone else then?
Me and Mez were in
Right, that's
admin.
Yeah, and Edmund.
Reload was kind of
Reload.
around.
Reload was there as well, and Blue was also chilling outside the door of Edmund.
I think I'm
The only
showing
people
Hmm.
Anno, Makes, and Aiton I have not seen.
Same.
No, I've seen Anno. at the
Aiton
start.
most of
He
the
was
time, and we ran into
Aiton and
multiple
Makes.
people during the time.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Blue somewhere in the middle, like
I'm
downwards
not-
of cafeteria. Like,
Sub ran past
30
us, and
seconds
we came
ago.
out of Med Bay as well.
Likely story.
I will say, depending on how recent it is, I saw Aiton in security not that long before.
That's true. I just had to do a
But,
Simon Says,
yeah.
like, which is the worst.
I know.
You know it. I hate
I-
it.
Was that before or after you saw Makes in Medbay?
That was after.
Okay, so what he could have done was went from electrical to security, go to reactor to fake Simon Says, and then go to medbay. Like, I'm not saying that's what he did, but that is feasible.
No, it would have
You
to be a
believe me
different. It
about
would
my
have to be a
pain?
different way around.
My pain of
I
Simon Says.
don't think that's sufficient.
Yeah, we should skip because we don't have enough info.
What was that?
Blue. Really?
Yes.
What?
What?
Wow, Blue. You son of a bitch.
So you want to fess up?
Who are you blaming?
Who's fessing up?
Just wondering.
Did Maz?
Why would I fess up? I'm just chilling in the
Sub's half of Sub's corpse is standing on O2 in admin, and a certain person just ran past me.
Where is O2? Which one
Who
is
was
that?
a certain person?
Aiden.
Oh.
I knew it.
Said.
So,
Really?
18 makes.
So how do
Sorry.
you know it wasn't Anna and she's just like self-reporting and trying to place the blame on me?
Anna had me in
why
the
didn't
room
you
by
say anything?
herself, and she
Cameras,
didn't
I
know me.
did see Sub go in, and then I did see Anno go in, but I can't remember 18 coming out.
Well, because I was never
Where,
in
where
there.
do you think this is? It's an admin.
Yeah?
Yeah, you have cameras in
I
that
was
Oh right.
running
right,
You,
yes, okay.
you have a
towards
camera on
admin.
that on
yeah,
that.
yeah. No, I thought
road.
for some reason I thought you meant we were in security. I'm a dumbass.
Well, I
you
was running
should've-
towards it.
Yeah. No, you should have just seen Aiden run out. Just
so,
in the camera view.
18 and makes.
Well,
I
did you see Aiden run
But
out?
yeah, but
Blue?
did you
I
see
did-
me run? I was running towards it.
I didn't see. I can't recall seeing 18
Because
run out.
O2 just went off.
But I might have just. Did I just leave the cameras? Did I just close it? See, this is why I'm bad at this game.
Remembering more than 5 seconds ago is a difficult task.
Oh yeah.
Unless there's a
Reload.
trauma of death
Okay.
in front of you.
18, did you run out of there?
No, I was running towards it.
You weren't
I
though.
don't know. Aiden's pretty sus from the things
From
we had before.
previous.
Oh,
Yeah. Aiden makes is super sus.
So we
feel like-
we have a dead body. We have Blue saying he saw Anodyne with a dead body, and now it's Aiden and me that are sus. The
No,
fuck?
I didn't see. I
No.
saw. I saw.
That's not what he said.
I saw Sub run in. I saw Anno run in, but I don't remember seeing 18 running out. But I feel like I might have closed the camera, so I could not have seen him, or for that reason as well.
Right, so like I don't want immediately want to like because of what Aiden said in round one. I don't immediately want to put the sus on makes because it could just be like Aiden trying to establish an alibi.
I don't know if I'm smart enough for that, I'll be honest. I did wires, which are wires like right outside of
Wasn't it
admin.
Makes covering Aiden? I think it was Makes covering.
No, because Aiden said that makes it a scan.
Well, yeah, for a fact, I saw him scan. Like,
It's a shame that as the imposter you cannot hard confirm. I don't know if we should vote because we're at 7. If we get it wrong, like say it's self-report, we
Thanks for your
put ourselves in
confidence,
double
really.
kill range.
Everybody vote for.
I do feel like
I love
with the path, Aiden could have taken like venting from.
You gotta make a
Electrical
decision
to
fast, because I
secure.
think everyone who's voted has voted.
I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna skip. I think we should not vote someone out here.
I'll skip.
Taylor.
Blue voting.
Also blue.
I do
Oh
think
my
we should
God,
be
Blue.
careful of Aiden, and I know.
Thanks
That
for your
makes-
confidence.
Good. Mm,
Taylor, you gotta mute.
You just. Sorry. I found a corpse.
Was it an
Yay!
electrical?
Oh lordy.
No, it was in lower engine. If you
Didn't
look
Aiden
at
just come from there? Or did Max
I
go
need to
over
ask
there?
you, because you and Aiden came from the same place.
I was in.
I saw
was in,
3 of you go up.
I have not been.
no,
to-
Mez
Yeah,
Mez
it
was
me,
in a reactor.
Mez, and
Mez was in a
I've
reactor.
been in reactor
reactor.
doing.
I saw
Oh,
Mez
sorry,
in
you
reactor.
said lower engine. I'm sorry.
I just
lower
went up
engine.
electrical, went up to like reactor, like corridor, and all of you were there, and then like the body. Well, O2 went off then,
I think it's Max
and then
because he's
body.
myself. Reload has been chilling on cameras this whole time.
I'm done with that.
I've been trying and failing at Simon Says. Blue has basically
Enjoy.
been with me this whole time. Anno pitched up at some point. Max is
Yeah.
like the only
Anno
person
has
I've
been
not.
boogieing
And
on
now-
cameras.
I think
And now
Aiden
has
did.
been dancing for the cameras. I
I
can't
think
confirm
Aiden did
that.
come from the lower
It's
engine, maybe.
Aiden and Max. It's Aiden and Max.
I would agree.
It's
Oh,
100%.
sorry,
Or
sorry, it was
Reload is
muted.
playing a really long game.
Where the
He could have.
fuck- Where the fuck am I supposed to kill someone? Or was supposed to have killed someone?
Alright, everybody, we're gonna vote for Aiden. Blue,
Aiden,
have
did
to
you
vote.
come from the lower engine? Should I crossroad?
And then we're
between
gonna
Rick-
vote for Max after this. It doesn't
Wait,
matter
Meg,
who killed
Where
who,
were you this round, Max? What was your path?
I was in, what's it called? I was on the complete right side, far right side. And then I went all the way to the left to reactor. I think I met Mass and Blue there. Blue was the pumpkin head, right?
I have a pumpkin on my head, yes.
Yeah. And then I was on my way back to the middle again.
Did you take the upper or the lower pathing?
It's
The upper
Aiden.
part.
I think.
Aiden, did you come from the lower engine?
I did, but I just come from electrical.
The body's
Voting
on the
That's
right,
where I
right.
last saw Taylor alive.
Yeah, I'm voting
voting
Aiden.
I mean, I did
The body
literally
was the
see
right-
him murder someone, so.
Get him out of
Yeah.
here.
I mean,
Body was on the right hand
just saying.
doorway of lower engine.
Blue,
True, like,
get him
we're
out.
also almost done with tasks, so if we, like,
There's
I assume
one
we
task
hit on
left.
8. Yeah,
Who
we
has
hit
got
on
a
8
task?
now. and
I
then-
think I might
Wanna
have a
get-
task.
Blue, okay, we're all gonna follow Blue after this. So he does
What?
his task. We win.
Well, this seems a bit.
Well, now
you
Blue
know.
sounds sus because he doesn't want to be
I'm-
followed, honestly.
exactly.
I'm
What's
shy.
wrong
They're
with us
throwing
all
shade
being
on
with you
me.
But he
always?
could have
Voted
killed
Anodyne both of
Aiden.
the rounds, by the way.
I mean, I just get shy when people watch me do my tasks.
I don't
Wink.
remember seeing-
Makes you gotta vote.
Well,
Wow.
I
What
think
the
that
fuck?
I think that vote seals makes it fate, to be honest.
Bye.
I did have a task. I just thought so.
It was a ghost task, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, it was me.
So Makes was the other killer.
It was a
Yeah.
good call by Mez straight away, though. He's respectable.
Yeah.
Makes
Did.
is so
Told
sneaky.
you.
I'm not that slippery. When there's two of us, like I got so flustered. I'm sorry, Mix.
Reload.
Okay, so-
The minute you said that the person could have vented out, and then Megs and Aiden were like, "Yeah, we were chilling in."
The best part is,
Thing. I was just like,
the best part is,
Wow.
Arnold did see me kill some. None of you believed it.
No,
I
like
voted.
I
all
would have
believe-
voted. I would have voted for you if we had to vote. But
I'm
The
not
thing is,
entirely
if-
sure,
if-
but I
I
think
just,
like
I just
all
thought
the
that
things
was
we
it.
claimed we did were wrong though about the venting, but I'm not.
I
can't
think
quite
you vote. Did you not vent? Did Aiden not vent from electrical to security after?
They murdered
No,
me.
no,
They
no.
murdered me first inside medical, then they vented to electric.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Alright,
we didn't.
the
No,
other
we
one.
didn't.
No,
we
they
murdered
ran.
You, we murdered you in medical, and then we just ran out, and Sub literally ran past medical and past
right,
us.
okay.
Like,
I mean, I didn't think to go in because two people came out. I was like, it's fine.
yeah.
You always go in to check.
Okay.
Clearly.
We're missing one.
Oh me. Sorry.
Thank you.
Hope
Are
I
you
can
good to
live
keep
past
going?
the first 30 seconds this time.
Yeah, let's do it.
You do another game or two.
We can switch
That's
map
fine.
after this, maybe.
Can I not be an imposter now?
I mean, that's down to your
Can I not get
RNG.
killed
Have
first,
fun.
please?
That's
I'm way too bad at
ask
this
really
game to come up
nicely.
with an alibi.
Eddie throwing
Okay.
shade from the D2
I know,
chat.
right? Yeah.
If
As soon
Eddie's
as,
not
as soon as I'm a
here,
traitor,
he
like.
doesn't get.
This guy.
Hmm. Guys, that's just BM now.
Kill
Or
Rat.
Has he
play.
died first every single round?
No, Mez, you died first one round.
No.
Let's make a pact here. Whoever are the imposters next round, don't kill Red first.
Always kill Red
And
first.
then
No.
if Red's the
but
imposter,
that one round
we vote
when
him out
Rad,
round one.
that one round, that was not a
Rad
proper
doesn't
round.
die.
Rad was the imposter,
Yeah.
and we just. Well, you know.
Corpse
Any
is
eyes?
he was also cruelly betrayed because he's standing on the medbay scanner.
Oh.
As he was getting naked, someone broke his neck.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, Mez and Reload were both
Yeah,
the
me.
side I was.
Right.
I think Taylor was there to start.
Taylor-
Yeah.
I haven't seen him after.
So I'm
Megs
thinking-
came after, I think. I haven't seen
It's
Aiden, I haven't seen Anno, and I haven't seen Sub.
And I
I
think
was-
so.
I
Have you
was in
seen me?
electrical with Blue.
I haven't seen Blue either.
I just ran towards electrical and ran past Aiden as it was reported.
Ran from where were you running from?
So I was on the security cameras. Came off of them and then was running down the way.
Oh, you mean a place with
So
a
you
bed
mean-
or something?
No,
So you mean
has anyone
coming
else?
from where Medbay was?
So you were on cameras, sub.
Yeah, I came off the cameras as Rad. So Rad ran in after I think Makes came out. I think.
Did you run past me when I ran to the reactor, or were you still at security?
I was still at security at that point, but I
Alright.
saw you running down that way through the cameras.
Oh right, okay.
I can confirm that the cameras were on. So someone was on cameras. It's fair.
Yes, it's me. Because I did my 2 tasks at reactor. Managed to pass Simon Says first time round, which I was very impressed with.
Wait.
I then went to security cameras just to see what was happening.
Okay, but you one sec, you saw Makes go. So he's in medbay. So you saw Makes go out of medbay, and then you saw Red go in after, or other way around. Okay.
Right, so most likely not Makes at least one person who killed Rad.
Unless he went straight back in afterwards. Like, saw Rad go in. I don't think he did.
Right, so who else has been in med bay?
Yeah.
I mean obviously I know. And no one else.
No, I swiped card, came to electrical, blue, you were there. I was doing that fucking spinny thing, you know, this, you know, the, what is it, like blue, yellow, and...
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I downloaded data, came out, saw sub, and then report body.
Alright. I mean, I did leave the electrical long before you did.
Yeah, sub saw me come out.
Long being like 15, 20 seconds.
I had to
but that's
download
enough
data.
to vent and kill. But, yeah, downloading does take a long time.
It does.
Almost as long as it takes to vent and murder someone and vent back.
I'm gonna skip because we don't have enough evidence.
Blue.
That's gonna backfire one day.
Yeah, we should all
one
vote.
day. One day.
We
Not
just
today, though.
randomly choose a round to all vote blue.
Yeah.
I saw a photo come out of a vent.
Bullshit.
Ooh.
He's obviously the traitor.
He was stood on top of it in his navigation.
Yes, doing the wiring program.
No, that's not on top of the vent, is it?
Yeah.
Is this recent? So
It would literally like maybe
Taylor
would take
just
me like
died.
I mean, like...
5 to 10 seconds to get there.
Yeah,
Wait a minute. Taylor was going down. Oh crap! Where he was in? He went into. Shit! Where did I see him? I think it's either Anna or
That
Aiden.
couldn't be that recent.
What?
Okay, it's not me, but...
He
okay.
literally just died because I just saw him. He literally just died because I just saw him. I can't remember if I saw him on cameras going into medbay or if it was he was
Because I just
no,
walked
no.
past
He was.
communications.
You should have. Where he must have died in Anna. If Anna didn't see him and she's not the trader, then he must have died in electrical because he was walking down.
Reload was in electrical with me,
remember.
so
Yes.
if Reload also didn't see him, then I can be vouched for.
Sorry, saw
Were
who?
you not in communications, Reload?
No, one sec. Who should I have seen? Anna?
Mez
Taylor.
is saying
Taylor?
if I was in electrical, I should have seen Taylor? Question mark. Shouldn't have seen Taylor. I'm not
He
sure.
was walking. He was walking down from bottom engine and then across. That's the last I saw him, and he just died because I just saw him alive.
I was already
Who was
to the
on
right.
cameras?
I was
I
on
don't know.
cameras. I've been
Did-
back and forth on them.
Did you see me deliberately dancing in front of cameras outside navigation?
No.
No, I didn't.
Sup? You called the meeting, so you say you saw a photo vent.
He was stood on top of vent as I ran in
I didn't
to
vent. I was
navigation.
standing on
Yeah.
navigation to do the
But
Yeah,
did
like
you-
he was
did
spot
you
on it and
physic-
then
did-
ran away straight as I was getting in there.
Did you see him come out of the vent?
No, I did not see the animation. I did not realize that the task was slap bang on top of it.
Okay.
Dude, that
But,
sounded
like-
different when you first reported him. You said you
Yeah.
literally saw him venting.
Yeah.
Well, like
You
he
came-
was stood
you came
on a
in
vent in
after
the
me.
corner. Like I
Doing
was
the
not aware the
wiring
task
puzzle.
was there.
That's
To be
a lot of
fair,
back-
photo
that's a
was
lot of
very often
backpedaling now.
though.
I can
I think-
confirm that the photo was near communications.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
ran
I
back
think
out
it
to
might have
communications.
been a. I think it might have just been a innocent
Oversight.
mistake.
Yeah.
I mean, could have been a noob mistake, easily enough. But
Or it could be
I
big brain.
think it could be
So-
bigger brains than I have. So
Who else is on the left? No. Who was on the left?
Left or the right? Myself
Left,
and Anna. Anna just ran past me.
I'm on lower engine about to do the
Lower
engine
engine,
fill,
yeah.
which is what Mez just came away from. Which is why I'm
I
confused
was
at you saying
doing
you just
the-
saw him.
Make
Yeah,
sure
because
you.
he just walked past me because Taylor was on the left-hand side in the corridor in the.
But you said he's in
Card-
like electrical.
Yeah, he walked past me and then he was walking down that corridor. There's only one way you can go. He couldn't have gone past me again. That's what I'm saying. He must have died in that corridor or in electrical.
Well,
I'm gonna skip.
yeah, skip.
If not,
I mean, if we didn't skip, Blue's in a predicament.
Yeah.
Huh?
You nearly voted yourself out.
Yay! Video games.
I think it's Makes or Mez because they're inside electrical and I saw the vent go. It wasn't it?
Hmm?
So just,
What?
Makes
Reload,
was
where
chilling.
body you report and where?
Body is in. Oh, where is everyone?
No, tell me.
Electrical.
Me, Makes, and Photo are chilling in
I just ran
electrical.
into electrical and Makes and Mez were there.
I was
And
literally
I saw
just
the
coming
vent
to
go from
electrical.
medical. And it didn't go into
Wait.
security because that's where I was along with Blue.
You saw someone vent in medical?
The animation for the vent you can see from medbay if you're in security. You can see the flap
Can
open.
you?
Yep.
Then it must be Max, because he was in there before me.
And then I ran around to electrical and was there.
Yeah, I walked into electrical to see if there's anybody dead, and Max was chilling by the wall.
By the wall. I was doing the talk, the one where you do like the wire stuff,
Mm-hmm.
the colored wires. But I walked into electrical just the normal way.
I've noticed they've got like colorblind things on them now.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
that's
not-
that's so
I'm
good.
not colorblind.
It's really good.
I want to vouch for Blue at this point. Like, I think I could trust him 100%. The body is
Wait, yeah.
in medical.
He was
Wait,
on,
wait, we
No.
don't vote anybody out here, because it's 6. And we haven't...
No,
Well,
we
Blue's
should
Blue's
we
been on
should
cameras
vote
all the
someone
time.
out.
Sub is also dead. No, Sub is also dead. No, it's 6, because if we
If
vote somebody
no,
out...
like we
That's
haven't
bullshit.
we haven't voted anyone out. So
Yeah, Sub is
Subdivided
dead.
if we
blind
don't
photo.
vote anyone out, we are a double kill away from losing. So we definitely are voting someone out here.
Who do you think
What,
we should
don't
vote?
vote Blue because he was in
Yeah,
he was on
I-
cameras all the time.
I'm feeling very good about
Subdivider
Blue.
was blaming Photo, and now Subdivider's dead, and now Photo is on here blaming Mess and me.
This
Is
is
it?
true.
Could it really be Aiton and Makes again?
I
haven't-
don't know.
I saw
I don't know,
Aiton
man.
like running
I'm not
around.
convinced you're not a.
I literally just
Imposter.
finished.
I mean,
my
I
task,
have one.
so
I have
was
one
coming
more
to
task
security.
left, and I'm pretty sure that I'm the last person to get a task. Because
Yeah, I've finished my task.
there's literally one task left, I think, and that one.
No, we need to vote someone out. We're not skipping this. And the
Okay.
fact that you want to skip, I think, is pretty sus. Because
Yeah.
you
I mean,
know
you can
that.
kill me, and I'll just go and do my task, and then we'll win. So whatever, kill me, and
Yeah,
I'll do my
I've
task.
done my task, so if you kill me, it's fine.
I'm pretty sure I'm the last person to. I've got one task, and the bar is pretty much full. So I think my task is the last one. I've got the task in admin. So
Who did I see go into? Because
Or what,
I had-
what's your,
I had
what's
to
your
close the-
task in admin?
I had to close cameras
don't know
for a
what
while
it is
because I
actually.
wanted to check
Yeah.
that I really did do all my tasks, because that's the reason I sat on camera. And I was like, oh, good, yes, I have done all my tasks, and I opened the cameras again. And very soon you put the report. Oh God, because that's a lot of information going on when a lot of people keep
I
walking.
think it's
in
18
camera.
and Makes again. If Photo saw the thing, because I walked into electrical and Makes was the only one there.
So
If Photo
wait,
did
Body
actually
was
see it.
in electrical?
Who did you vote for, Photo?
Mix. If you vote me out, it's fine because I can just tell you Blue's innocent. Oh, we'll tell you if I'm innocent when you kick me out. It doesn't matter.
Sorry,
I
Meg,
think
I'm
I
believing
think
them.
I think this is a throw, and we've
I'm gonna
lost.
quickly run
But
do my task.
we had to kill someone. Like, we have no info. No.
Sorry, Megs. No.
Yeah, did it. Last task.
Honestly, Matt, I was about to run away because I
Seriously?
didn't see you do anything.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, Aiton.
Especially me and Makes
It
again.
was 18 and Makes. I told you. They were too quiet. They were
Yeah.
too quiet. I was just like, it
Wow.
has to be. They're the only
We
ones.
were gonna get away with it then, like, because I just couldn't think of any reason, like any excuse for why I was running around like a fucking headless chicken.
Mez, I was about to swear up and down that you were the other imposter
Same,
because I
same.
thought
I
I
know,
had
I was-
the other task because I was
I was
murdered
suspicious
before
of
I
this man,
Mez
but he
was
didn't
like
do
helping
any-
out. Like.
Like at various points, I think Sub was kind of stalking me. Mez was, I felt like Mez and Reload was stalking me, but I wasn't like, yeah.
Sorry, Photo.
Aiton, how could
It's
you?
all right. It's okay. I was literally
Okay.
standing on the vent. I didn't obviously use the vent. I was just standing there doing
Yeah.
my task.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I came in and you literally just ran. You were stood on it as I got there and then legged it. So I was like,
I was
he's
literally
not
done.
just come out of it running away.
Honestly, game plan there for me was just hope that you guys throw shade on each other.
I mean,
you
that's
know
a valid
what?
threat.
You know what
sometimes.
made you really sus, Aiton? You know what made you and Max really sus is you didn't say anything like
Yeah.
that last thing until I brought it up, and I was just like, it has to be them again because I was looking around. I was like, no way.
I couldn't believe it was fucking us again, though. Like, what's the chances of being the same two people?
Can you really see the flap, like
You can.
the thing open?
You can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, that's on cams?
No, I was off cams. I kind of periodically come off the cams to make sure no one's coming in to murder me.
I don't know. Can you see?
You
it?
see, you can see the animation plays through the wall. So if you can see the wall, you can see the animation. You just can't hear it.
Okay.
Do we want to switch to Polus or?
I don't mind.
Probably do one more game.
Well, with Messi doing only one game, then let's do it on this one and then change
Yeah,
map.
there we go.
Yeah, that's a good.
Good. We switch map when Mez leaves. Honestly, BM.
Yeah.
Okay, we go. Enjoy.
Which is Polus? Is that the one with the
Lava.
kind of lava on the
Outdoors.
outside, it's like geostabilizer things
Yes,
and all that?
I'm ignoring the Mirror HQ is even a map.
Sorry, Taylor.
I am never.
Wait, how many
fucking
maps are
innocent,
there?
So I have absolutely no clue how innocent people act.
Oh, I felt so safe.
Can't be them again, can it?
Shush.
Alright,
Okay,
so
right. Last time I saw Anno I saw her going into comms, and then I went to do shields, ran up, and O2 went off. Photo was with me next to O2.
Yeah, that's fair.
So the body is I think it's called admin. Let me check again.
Ooh.
Yeah, on the door to admin basically. I was down there with Mass at storage.
There was a lot of people there.
Like 3 people. And one person came from above just as soon as Mass and me left, and I hope you saw which one was it, because I don't know. Someone came from top into storage, and Mass might have seen him. You must have seen him because he went from top towards left. I think from like top of storage to left, but I'm not entirely sure.
Aiton is chilling with me, and I'm picking up the fuel. That's the only person I'm like blanking out. That's the only person that I remember seeing.
I saw a lot of you
he's with me
Yeah.
picking up the fuel in the thing, so he could have been the person who came from the top. I can't remember.
What?
I was picking up fuel.
Oh, sorry.
I saw Aiden Shields before I went
Somebody's
to.
picking up fuel with me.
Yeah, that was me.
Cool.
Like I say, I saw Anno go into comms as I came out. I did shields, ran up to O2, and then the O2 thing went off, and that's when Photo saw me running towards it.
Yeah.
I saw him in shields. I saw Aiden in shields down there when I went to storage, and then
That's
I did
true.
the venting thing in storage where you have the leaves.
Did you
And then
see
I
the
saw Matt
machine?
there, and I think someone else was there. I think,
Reload, where are you?
I was there.
Was that at the start?
No, right now. Where?
Or
Are you?
right now? No, I'm in electrical.
And where's Rad?
I'm in cafeteria. But I was in cafeteria. I just was hanging around in admin, and then when everyone was in there, I was honestly worried that someone was going to try and kill me again.
One person 100% came from top into storage and then went to the left. And he must have seen the dead body there.
I didn't see. I waited until everyone left admin, and then I went up to cafeteria, and I didn't see anyone. But I was up the top area of cafeteria, so I didn't see anyone come down.
Sub would be the other. I could think of.
So as I was leaving, Anna ran back into admin, but I left. And then ran down, saw a couple of folks on the vent thing at the bottom.
If we're assuming the body is not dead for too long, the killer must be somewhere in the bottom left corner. If he
Here's
didn't
my theory. Considering Rad didn't die first, that must mean...
Of course.
So that means, logically, that is reload.
Just gonna...
Oh wow! I see how it is. Yeah, I thought you were gonna suss Rada, but
I know, the good old bait and switch.
yeah.
Why is Taylor voting?
Right.
sounds good.
So what info do we have?
Oh,
What
wow.
info do we have?
Self report?
Taylor's going straight for reload.
What info do we actually have?
Not
We
a
have
lot.
someone went from bottom left.
I'm a scared play. I can't debilitate.
Mess is not blaming anyone.
I'm tempted for Blue just to kick him out because he's got it himself.
Wow! Wow!
Wow.
Throw in the shade.
Feel bad, man. Who needs enemies when you have friends like these?
Exactly.
Hello. I found. Whose body did I find? Wait, I thought it was Blue's body.
No, you found Taylor.
Taylor's.
No, Blue
Taylor's
was
body,
up in
okay.
weapons. Look,
Oh yeah,
That's
I was
weird.
shooting asteroids. Pew 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 pew.
he
Where's
was.
the body
Okay.
found?
It was in reactor. I just came from reactor, and then I went to security. And then I went on cams, and I didn't see anything at all. So I'm really not sure because I feel like
Is
I
it
should be
inside
able to see reactor from there.
Is it inside reactor?
It was. Where was it? Yeah, it was like inside the reactor.
Okay,
area.
reload was heading that way at the start of the
Was
round. Then I pivoted into
Electrical, right? Yeah.
I saw Mess on
I
electrical.
stayed at bottom engine.
I haven't seen anyone. I went oxygen navigation and then ran to storage where I saw sub filling up petrol.
So Rad, you said that you went into reactor, went into cams, and went back to reactor, and then you found Taylor there.
Yes. Taylor might have been in
don't
reactor
you-
when I was in there. Actually, I literally
don't-
jumped in because I thought I had a task, but I didn't. So I thought I'd go to
But you-
security instead.
But you have the camera is outside of security. Like there's a camera that shows that corridor. You should
I
have
saw
seen whoever
vents.
goes inside,
Yeah.
unless it's
Well-
vented.
Yeah.
Wait, there's
of
a vent.
course
There's a
the-
vent at bottom reactor. There's a vent bottom engine that goes into reactor.
There's two vents
And-
in
and-
reactor
and
that I
upper
can
engine.
see.
The thing about the corridor is that once you go
I-
to the computer and click on the camera, someone might have, just as you are not seeing it, gone through it.
Taylor was voting for reload, by the way, and now he's dead.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
Like that's my only
I mean,
thing.
I had perfect reasoning.
I was
I
bottom
convinced them.
left. If I would have killed anyone there, it would have been Mess in electrical because no one else was
but
The
with you had a timer. Kill timer was up.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I was bottom left.
I didn't see reload as I was running around. Because I went
I went
left, filled up upper engine, I went down to lower engine into storage where Photo saw me as I was filling up. So I feel like I would have run past you at some point, reload.
When was this?
Like right at the start of the round. I
No,
went straight to.
I went down.
Rented.
I went down with Mess.
Yeah, he went down.
And then where did you like? You left electrical before the body was reported.
He didn't
Yeah.
come into electrical. He went straight.
Did you then go to
Reload
reactor?
What?
Reload is us. Reload
Yeah.
is
See?
I don't know what to tell you.
You're the only one on that side. Otherwise, it's Aiton and Makes again.
No, you saw me at electrical.
It's not us again, right?
I
I
mean,
think it's reload.
Reload. I feel like I've got this tiny sus on you, and I hate to do it, but
I mean, I had the perfect reasoning on the first round, didn't I? Rad is alive, so it must be a reload.
I'm
Satan and makes again.
I feel like there's not enough evidence.
I'm so sorry, reload.
sorry.
You know
Reload.
that love.
I'm
genuinely
genuinely sorry. Like Blue's not. Blue was waiting for it.
But who's the other killer? That's the question. Arf.
I have discovered orange body in medical place.
I was about to say Subdivider is super sus, but he was in electrical all the time. So I was about to give him shit for being in electrical all the time, but
It's either a blue self-report or it's Rad or photo.
I was just about to say
I
I
had
think
three tasks to do.
because Mez
I had
was
three-
like
Me,
super
I was
sketchy every
with
time I was
Meg.
near him that whole game. He was like lingering by the rooms I was in.
Yeah,
I
'cause
saw,
I'm
I saw
making
Mess
the-
in electrical.
Yeah, me and Megs are chilling in electrical, and Sub.
I
just
was
walked
there
in.
as well. Remember, I did 3 tasks.
Wait.
Then Mix came in, and then I left.
Yeah, I
that's
saw
true.
Vogue.
The first room
I came into
The first room I
Vogue.
went to was electrical.
I
The only
it's in
person I haven't seen is
what is
blue.
medical though?
Yeah,
Sorry, what?
I saw
Where
Mess, Sub, and Photo in electrical, and all of them spent quite some time there.
I had 3 tasks to do, and I fucked it.
Mess spent
the
the
wrong-
least time
the
there,
wrong
but Photo and Sub spent some time there.
I ran into
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of people around shields. I think I saw Mez, Rad,
yeah.
and someone else.
Mez
think
is
it's
the only
Rad.
person that I feel like is sus.
I think it's Rad because he was the one. He was the one in cafeteria in the first kill.
I don't even remember. I was in cafeteria at the top during the first kill. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was nowhere near it. Well, I guess I was fairly close because it was near admin.
Either it's a blue
I don't know.
self-report.
Like, we have to do something
I don't
at
like
6.
it. I think it's Mez. He was like hanging
I
around.
don't think it's Mez.
I was
really
super
don't.
sketch
Not me.
all of that round.
It's not
Like,
me.
Assuming we
it's
got
not
right
Mez.
last time, do we have to vote someone off this time or not?
Yeah, we've got to get rid
Yeah.
of it. Well, we should.
I think
Otherwise-
it's either a blue self-report or it's Rad. That's
Makes,
my...
what do you think?
Blue's dead.
No,
Oh,
I'm
you
not.
mean,
I saw
you
Mess
mean
every
Blue's
round.
blue, not reload. Okay, sorry. Yeah, blue, the red player.
I saw Mess every round. I mean, he must have had perfect timing to get away with a kill there. Where's the body again?
Medical, like middle of the room.
Unless
no,
it's
no,
both-
no,
unless-
no, no,
I would have
unless-
to run out and then all the way around.
Unless
and
it's
then
both
kill.
Mez and Makes and one that went through the electrical and killed it.
No.
No one vented in. Sub would have seen it. Photo would have seen it. No one vented in electrical.
It's
and
either blue or
there's no
red.
way Mess made it around there. So blue or red.
Rad's not saying much.
I
No,
mean,
because the only person I saw that I can really remember that round was Mez, and like, if everyone else saw Mez, then it can't be Mez. But yeah, I mean, it could be
Blue
Blue.
started the whole vote reload without any evidence. If he would be like an imposter, that would be way too risky and sus to start voting someone for no evidence in the very first round.
I think it's
So
red.
I would go with red.
I think it's
Wow.
red and red. Sorry, red.
I'm voting Blue. I should have voted Mez.
Oh,
It's also sus
I
that
voted
you
for the third.
you were alive. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, Rad.
I didn't mean to click Mez. I meant to click Blue. Oh well. Sorry, Mez.
Oh, you wanted to vote me? What?
Ed, why did you report the body red?
The fact that I was alive at all, to be honest.
Why did you report the body red?
Impossible.
Blue made me vote reload because I felt bad for Rad.
But see, my reasoning was perfect. Rad's alive, so it must be a reload.
That's the only reason.
I was correct.
I couldn't do anything because I killed Taylor and then I jumped in the vent and.
That's what voting
Did
gets
you
guys.
misclick there, Red, or not? Because I thought you saw me kill him and go into the vent.
Yeah, I did, and I was like, well, I'll just report them because that's easy.
Yeah, but that
I
also
don't know, man.
threw
I've
me
played
under
this-
the bus.
I've played this
because
game. I've played a total of about 6 rounds.
Yeah,
and
that's fine. That's fine. But
4 of those I've died like straight away. And the other 4 I've been the imposter, so I have no fucking clue.
Just
how to
saying, like
believe.
you, like I had no, I couldn't establish an alibi because of
That's
that.
cool.
So
That's fine.
it's
Sorry,
better
man.
to. No, it's fine. It's
That's
like
me.
you live and you learn. But it's better to like unless someone like comes in the room and like is gonna discover the body. It's.
You just don't report
Yeah,
it.
you
remember
just
that
don't
next.
report it.
I gotta go anyway.
Alright.
GG's, guys.
GG.
Thanks for playing.
Thanks for the game.
Thank you.
I'm off as well.
No.
Alright.
Stay.
No.
Sorry.
2 spots.
Chair is gonna.
Sorry,
pop
oh,
in.
Ches popping
Oh,
in.
Chair has
you're
joined the game.
watching.
Oh, Chair.
Do,
He's
do,
ready.
do we want to abandon and go to Pelvis instead?
Yeah, we could try
The one with the lava?
Yeah.
Lava
Yeah,
map.
why not?
Yeah, I like that one the best. Yeah.
I
let's do
don't
it.
know that one as well, so like it's going to be even like more.
I mean, this game is all about trial and error,
Yeah.
so
Can you pick up one
I
of
feel like it's fine.
those?
All right.
Pardon?
But we have to actually leave
Yeah,
the
leave-
lobby, which
You
is
leave
will,
the game.
yes. it's-
No, I didn't. Unless it's still a beta function, but in the beta at least you can change maps.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Now you tell me.
Oh.
Was
Right.
Oh,
You
Chat,
can
were
like
you
join,
watching?
we're still in the game. You can join back.
oh yeah,
can
we
I?
can.
with the same code.
Yeah, same code. Yeah.
Where
I
is
joined
the code?
Been
It's
pinned.
pinned. Unfortunately, I just deleted it. So
Can we
It's alright.
see
It's
who's
fine.
the leader?
it
I
was
think
me.
I might
So
be.
who knows it?
Yeah, exactly. So can we see now who it is?
I have a button to start, so I assume it's
Don't do
me.
that.
Oh, see if you
Can
can.
you
How do I
Can you
transfer
change
it?
the map in the
Is it in the computer?
on the computer?
computer? Yeah.
Which this one, the customized one.
No, yeah,
yeah.
exactly. And then click on game. Do you know if there's an option there?
And just change the map. Nothing else needs to be changed.
No, I don't see an option for maps.
Okay, it might still be a better feature then.
Oh.
But yeah, going with my gut so far today, 100% accuracy.
So shall I leave and make a new game then?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
even though that was like half jokingly, I said
Oh, no.
reload there at the start, but I had a feeling like, who is the most logical one here? Well, I guess reload.
I think it's the first time I've been imposter with you guys as well, and then I got voted out on a random.
I mean, it wasn't really random. It was
It was.
like you were the only one walking that side of the map.
New code
There
is
was
up.
nobody
I'm
else
in.
there.
I was like, people had already voted for me in round 1 when I like had done nothing like suspicious.
I mean, you were super sus. You were the only logical choice.
No, in the first round.
In the first round, when
In the first round, people were already voting.
Oh,
for
right,
me.
all right.
yeah,
like,
me
all
and
the
Tessa,
round
like I could
Did Rad-
convince
did
Taylor
Rad
with
kill
my
her? Rad
mad
did kill her.
detective skills.
Did Rad did kill Anna, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up murdered me as I tried to do wires.
All right. Okay.
I'm a
And the
little
reasoning
sad.
to vote reload was Rad's alive, so it must be a reload. and Taylor was like, "Yeah, that's good enough for me," and voted for you.
People,
And then I
I
just
have
went.
only 2. I have only 2.
Oh, yeah.
Is there a code?
Yes, it's pinned.
Is it the same code?
No, it's
No,
a different pin.
Alright.
Oh, I
It's
see.
the
It's
same
in the,
pin.
in the map.
There is no queue in this.
What
it
the fuck?
Must,
This is not.
Yeah.
No.
I'm used
Cursed. Cursed lobby.
Cursed lobby.
No. Blessed lobby. Because everyone got in first time so far.
That's true, actually.
Can you,
yeah.
do you see the option to change map? I know.
He doesn't trust
Somewhere.
Taylor.
Maybe
Oh,
no,
yeah,
like
yeah, that's the one.
maybe in the menu or something, like in the radio menu, is an option there. It's
So
like the
vote for
setting.
you, you'd murder me, and then you don't trust me as well.
No,
Yeah, exactly.
I am not seeing anything now.
It's
No, I don't think it's possible in
Okay.
here, sadly. We are
sorry.
9.
Oh no, it's of Taylor. Sorry, yeah.
Maz,
Hmm?
It's got
come on.
18
Sorry,
as
I'm
your color now.
sorry. Peace. Have a good day.
No.
Oh,
Do we want to swap colors?
It's alright.
I've got blue, I'm fine.
I can stay yellow.
Murder.
When I got murdered, my little pet just sadly stayed where my body was.
It's so sad.
What I should do is, after you finish your task, you take control of the little, of the pet, and then you can just run around to follow people.
Yeah.
No, but then you could follow the imposter, so that's also not a
True, but
thing.
but adorable.
Yeah, I really like the hamster.
Do we want to do 9? While I look at the 5 people in Destiny 2, number 3 for some reason, sadly. I know at least 2 of you have this game.
Shall I go in and tell them to come?
No, because they might be doing something.
Couldn't
No, no, hang on.
No, don't, no bully.
No, do bully.
Just going in.
Just fighting the good fight.
But what if they're doing something?
Well, then they can stop doing that and play Among Us with us.
One person
bonding.
Pardon?
homework. One person's doing Izanagi homework, and everyone else just sat there.
I don't see Eddie in the channel.
So drag the one person doing the Izanagi thing.
No, he has to get Izanagi, dude.
no, he
Come
knows
on,
that.
let him.
Yeah.
What?
That's a free pass. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Is it Stu or Jack?
I think it was Stu's doing Izanagi. Yeah.
Oh,
Can't
fair
they
enough.
just buy it next week?
No, pardon?
Yeah, it's actually quite a fun quest, though.
Yeah.
It is.
I'd say. I'd say.
Up until the Pyramidian strike.
Oh yeah, actually that was
then it
alright.
gets fun again.
Are we good to get 9 then?
Yeah. 9's alright. 8's like way worse than 9.
I really wish you could just at everyone in a voice channel with a command. Oh well. Where were folks before the emergency?
Very well.
I know,
was
you
in
know,
O2.
I was fixing lights, and then I
Yeah,
had
I
to,
saw you do the thingy task.
yeah,
saw you in
and
the
then I
lab
went
when I was
left.
No,
Wait,
no, no,
where's Chair?
Chair is apparently dead. I
The-
really thought that
Chair's
was
dead.
Meg's.
Before the emergency,
Before the emergency. Yeah, for some reason I thought it was you, not Cher, but okay.
I was in.
That was
I
dead.
thought you
I
meant
was-
you
No,
thought
I'm
it
not
was me,
accusing you.
not Cher. Oh.
I was stuck in bottom decontamination.
Okay.
I was at. Let me check the map.
Before the emergency.
Before the emergency.
Oh, have
I
you got
was
the
in
map up on the
admin.
pins?
So,
Oh yeah,
my
legend.
eyes are maybe a little bit on blue in photo.
Excuse me? Why? Where's the body?
Blue, well, yeah, Blue's.
Yeah.
I've passed Blue a billion times because we were doing the
Yeah.
same starting task, and then I went
Yeah.
up to do the reset the right hand stabilizer
Okay.
after fixing
Did
the
you see
wobbly
anyone
rocket
else?
thing.
Did you see anyone else? Who was on the right side of the map before the
I saw you,
electrical
Anno,
was searched?
because I saw you at some point come up from the lab.
Yeah.
Where's the body?
The body is on the lava platform, but it's been there
lava
since
platform?
before the sabotage.
What's the
'Cause
lava
I
platform?
Oh,
You
is that
come out of where
Above
you...
security?
No, above the specimen room corridor.
The
Oh,
lava platform?
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
there's like a
Oh yeah,
temperature
it's
adjusty thing.
outside. It's outside.
Taylor was
yeah, yeah.
standing there for a long time when I checked the cams, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Before the missile started to go off.
I haven't been
Yeah,
that
at
side
that
a lot
point
at
I was
all,
already an
so-
admin.
I've been running into photo a lot.
Yeah, I did all 3 wiring tasks in the lab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm sus of you, it's just I know you two came from that side, and were on that
Yeah.
side. Other
Yeah,
than
yeah,
you
I-
two, I don't know who else was there, so I'm asking
When
if
the
you
lights
saw
went out, I
anyone
did
else.
pass Blue at some point as well.
Yeah.
And at the start,
Yeah.
Blue and I would
Yeah,
both have to fill up the fuel and do the rockets thing
Mhm.
twice. To do like each side.
Again, the body was pretty cold, unfortunately.
I have absolutely no clue. I spent like way too long on that one task where it says like rebooting required in communications. I have no idea what to do there.
You need to pull it, and then you have to wait a minute.
You can leave.
Yeah, you can
How-
leave. It's like
How do you know the body's cold?
I don't know if you've had that, but it's like the beaker test in the previous map we played.
Which is also
No.
it's on this one as well.
No, I didn't.
All
have
right,
that.
yeah, 'cause it's
We have
not
to do it and then you leave it be for a while.
Yeah, you
Ah.
leave for a minute potentially, and then you can interact with it again, and it'll be fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
basically,
so-
I stood there and watched the countdown, and after like 20 seconds, I was like, wait, this is taking way too long. You shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sub and Taylor,
Where's
where
Reload
have
been?
you been?
I started on
was-
the right, then
Yeah.
went to admin at the bottom and to O2. That's where I ended up.
Yep, I was on my way down
Okay.
to. So I ran out of electrical. Yeah, electrical. I think I actually saw you running the other way. I think we might have passed
Okay.
each other, not 100%.
Possible.
I saw you like
Um,
below where we started in the open, like way in the open. You just stood there, like not doing shit.
Yeah, I was trying to work out with the map because I think I played like 2 games on this
Yeah.
3-4 weeks ago, and I have no
Yeah.
fucking clue where I'm
Yeah.
going.
It's a skip then.
Yeah.
Where's Reload been?
I was
said he was
in
in
the
corridor.
bottom. Yeah.
Right.
I was stuck in decontamination. When was it
How do
the reactor?
Electrical.
Anna, how do you tell if the body is cold?
Because I saw it on cameras and ran over
Oh.
there. Why is it always me? Oh dear.
Why is it?
I found photo, I think.
Yes, that is my corpse.
Thank you.
Wait. 3 in one round?
Yeah. It was quite a long round though. Photo is in the door to the sort of wing that has medical in it. Not the actual door to labs, the door to the corridor that leads to labs. Where are
Is
folks?
that northeast on the map?
Northeast, yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's like on the map that you posted. That's the northeast
Yes.
thing, I guess. Okay.
Where are folks?
I'm in comms.
I'm at the computer that shows you everybody's heartbeat, and I was like, oh wow, that's a lot of death.
Me and Taylor are on the left side.
Yeah, just north of electric. You got to the other side very quickly, Anna.
No, I walked. I also walked past Blue, so.
I feel like you got there very fast as well, but I also think that you had to be very fast with the kill and self-report to pull that off. And I feel like that would be far too.
But were you behind her? Blue?
No. I was at the computer. I stayed behind because I was at the computer that showed all the corpses, and I did not see anyone drop there. I saw just flatlining all the three dead ones. But I did run into Anno around the office area.
Can you not report from that computer?
No.
You have
You'd
to find a
call
body to
the
report.
meeting. Yeah.
Or go into the emergency
Yeah.
meeting.
I don't know. If
I'm kind of sus with the left-hand side folks simply because there's a vent that goes basically to that door. No one is safe, but we've got to vote someone.
The one from northwest to northeast on the map.
Yeah.
Okay.
If two people say that you moved kind of fast around the map, and now like we have to vote someone out.
I mean, you can absolutely vote me out, but you will lose instantly.
I mean, it's unless anyone else has any info.
Oh yeah, I was at O2, fucked the task twice, and then went to comms. Was sorting out another task. Like, not a million miles away, but we need to get rid of somebody. And I mean, 2 bodies reported. I don't know, Anna. I feel really bad for voting you out, but we need to do something.
But I know it's
Like
not
we're already 1 kill away from a loss, so. I feel like it's
but
the only
maybe
lead
we'll
we
get
have.
all our tasks done in the next 30 seconds. Sarcasm. It has to be someone. I'm a little sus of reloading Taylor. But then, do I trust Blue? Who stood in office for a very long time?
Yeah.
I mean,
walk
I bumped
past
the
Anna,
wall
like a few times.
I'm voting I know. Sorry. We need to do something. We need to hope that we hit.
You won't though.
Why did you vote me? Well, I guess I'll never know.
I figured there was a chance you'd vote yourself. I don't know.
Alright, GG's.
Told you.
Nicely done.
Knew it was reload.
I watched
Why?
Reload like
Rude.
bounce around Photo at a door and then just fucking decapitate him.
Yeah, you're such a ghost then.
So
Look at that.
funny.
I died.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, this door's locked. Fuck.
Yeah.
And then Reload, I'm like, I really hope Reload's not the killer, but I'm stuck in
Yeah.
this task.
I was like, I should probably like I was like slightly debating if I should like go in with you and hope no one's there, so your body would be in a better spot. But
It's alright, Sub killed me right out in the open. Like,
Yeah. The thing is, I knew nobody was around. Everybody started off everywhere else. I was like, fuck it, I can just go for it. It'll be
I
fine.
was like, oh, it's Sub. He's cool. Like,
Flash.
Who was on cameras when I died? Like right at the start.
Probably me.
You like I saw the red
it was
light
me.
on the camera.
Me. I was on the camera.
That's so you could see it, and then
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, I was like, okay. I thought it would have to be, but
it's like an experience with me on a map because I forgot to check if the camera was on or not.
yeah, that was bad play. I was like, yes, they've seen it, and then I was like,
I was gonna kill you at decontamination, but you like I went up with you slightly around like the bookshelf.
yeah.
But you like glitched to the left of me, so I couldn't click the kill button. And I figured like with the movement I just did, you probably know that something's going on.
I didn't see you move weird at all.
Are you
Oh,
playing
okay.
with mouse and keyboard reload?
Yes, I do.
All right. Q is the quick button for kill.
Murder.
Oh, I guess so.
Don't be
Yeah, I
like
only
me.
figured that
Yeah.
out like, last time.
I see what you mean by like weird, as in like you're following me. No, I don't get suspicious of anyone doing that shit.
See, if you're lucky with the keyboard shortcuts, you're not me, because every time I try and press Q, I end up pressing tab. So I'm like, let's kill this person with my mouth. It's fine.
We starting?
Yes, we can.
It's the vent, but the button you have to click
as well. E. No,
Oh,
you can use
E
E.
is it? Oh, it's-
Oh, thank you.
E's
Thank
use,
you.
yeah.
Q is kill, E is use, R is report.
Thanks.
Tab is map.
That's a lot of dead folk.
That's a lot of dead bodies.
Which one got reported?
Blue's corpses, the like light blue one, and it was all the way in the bottom left corner. And I did
Cyan.
Yes.
Cyan is cyan, yeah.
Blue is cyan, okay.
Or
Cyan,
surely
yeah.
cyan is blue.
I need to find the map again. So all the way in the bottom left corner, super far bottom left.
I don't think it's likely it's Anno because we're in bottom right specimen room, and it's.
I'm up
I don't know.
I will.
There hasn't been
say-
much time in the round.
No.
I mean, it's far in the corner, so it might have been there for a while already.
Are you both now in specimen room?
Yeah.
No, I'm in the decontamination.
But
okay, but
I spent
I
quite a
think
while
that's-
specimen room.
from then on towards weapons and communications in that area. So pretty likely that the killer escaped either through. Is there a vent in there, or like
Where?
all the way bottom left corner?
Not really, no.
Then he must have like escaped towards northwest
Okay.
or walked because no one passed me, and I spent quite some time.
We actually need to vote here already.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
Who has been where?
I did the right side.
See,
Well-
the thing is, I've seen Subdivider this round.
Me too.
In
He
lab.
was. Yeah, I can confirm. He was on
didn't
the.
see
I was
him.
in the
I've not seen
decontamination room, and he was waiting to go
where
into
where
it.
in the lab is he? Because I was only in the first group. for a bit.
And I'll add this. Chair came behind me later on. I think it was in the. I think when I left decontamination, Chair tried to get in, and
You've left, you've gone. Have you gone through specimen room?
I don't remember seeing. it.
Yes. No, I saw Chair on the other side of decontamination at the top right as I went out, and
Right.
I had two. I had. Is it Simon Says the other task in specimen room?
Is it? Is that what you did?
No. I did the other one, the one with the where you have to like mix and match, where you like
Yeah.
drag the skull etc. in.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I had another task. I had another task there, but I afraid that Chair was coming for revenge from last game, so I went to admin, and then I checked vitals. I saw that 3 people were dead, and then I was wondering if one of them was on the right side, and then I saw Anno in decontamination, and then the round.
We have to vote. We're running out of time.
I do think Chair is suspicious.
I couldn't have killed any. If someone died
I know,
top
like,
right, I guess.
No, like
If he
I
was
saw
in
sub provider
yeah,
top right.
No, I saw sub after that then.
Where did you see him?
Top right in lab.
I think Reload likes to accuse people when he is the imposter.
I mean, don't we all? Because otherwise the sus will come on you. But
Sure, I'm gonna
I'm
go
for the
Reload.
Chair.
I'm voting Reload.
I feel like Chair is okay. Well, that should be an easy puzzle win. Good luck. Call a meeting for that Chair. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
All right. I apologize, Chair.
I don't think I did anything suspicious that round. You went at me so hard.
I was debating calling the meeting to vote Chair out, and I was like, no, that's too obvious. And then I was like, I'll walk past Chair, he's on his own. If I kill him, it's too obvious. I said, just wait for better
It's like,
opportunity.
no, it's like I saw Subdivider the right side, and then I saw you after, and then Anno said she saw him at labs. So I figured, like, you might have killed
I went
him.
left right at the start and killed Sub in like a really isolated place, and then vented out into the outside, and then basically blitzed it to the right hand side of the map, so I'd have an alibi.
Like, but why did people vote for me though? I feel like
because me and 2 imposters probably voted for you plus.
Yeah, those 4 people.
Wait, who is the 4th?
Why did the crewmates vote for me? I had no
The crewmates who voted for you would have been me and Chair, and
Yeah,
I voted for you
that's
because
it.
it seemed to be a 50-50 between you and Chair, and I felt better about Chair.
I did
Hey,
too.
Hey,
you
Carl.
joined.
Yes.
Hey.
Get in here.
Hey,
Get in here.
Get
Oh my
in here.
god.
You get 1.
What?
I'm gonna play 1.
No, you're
Oh,
not. Mate.
come on.
Yeah, you're getting out. Play 1. Get hooked.
Play
and
1,
5.
and then you realize how fun it is to play, and then you'll play
That's
more.
why he's here now. He's supposed to be hanging out with his missus, but no, he popped her off so he could come hang out with us in the
I'm
Among
gonna
Us.
play 1.
We love you too.
I'm gonna sweat and then I'm gonna go to bed. Where's the code?
It's pinned underneath the map in the same message as the chat map.
TKMTFF.
No, we're streaming.
That was a clean.
Okay, just say it. It's fine.
Oh,
It was
right,
a very clean imposter game.
That was.
Doesn't it show up on
No,
the
it's
screen?
not.
But in fairness, was it a clean imposter game, or was it a really great 3rd and 4th imposter round?
But that's like the strength of a good imposter game as well. Like if there's no suspicion on NA for kills and people.
Yeah, but I think you went a bit hard on pointing the finger at me when I'd done absolutely nothing to even.
Yeah,
That's kind of why I went for
I don't-
you, because I didn't see you, and I did see Chair.
Yeah,
I don't really.
I'd seen sub,
I got baited by the sub was at lab comment.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's not your fault. It's like you just
I
just
wasn't
relaying info.
My confusion was I thought you said you came through after I did, and I was like, no, you didn't. Anyway, let's go. Let's go.
It pays to stay quiet, eh?
Yeah, just a bit.
Alright, good luck.
Oh, mute.
Ooh, 1.
Okay. I
Where
was
was it?
gazing at stars, and it's wherever the star thing is.
Top right, perhaps.
Is it top right, which is laboratory? Yeah.
I'm
Like
just
where
Maybe,
it's-
maybe been dead for quite a long time.
Yeah, I
or
think so. Like, 'cause
Aiden did it.
Definitely.
no, it's not.
It's always Aiden.
I was literally like looking at stars, so I didn't even notice the body. And as soon
Where-
as I came out,
Where exactly in labs is it?
it's in like the top right. So you know where the what are they called? Telescope is.
Yeah.
Where the telescope is, it was like further over to the right, so I didn't see it until I started moving away from it.
Okay.
I mean, the big murdering laser.
When was the last? Were people in the laboratory before it got reported? Has
I
anyone
didn't
been
see-
there a lot?
I didn't
Or
see
at all?
anyone in there when
Me and Eddie were, but
Yeah,
we went to the
we ran through
office
two
and then
tests,
admin.
yeah.
It's only a consolation. I've seen Max do the venting thing on the bottom left. Lights right.
There were so many people in office, and they came from like on that area of the map, and they came from all directions. Just
I
a
watched.
huge melting pot of players.
Yeah, I watched Blue do the lab test scan. I wasn't 100% sure if we turned off visual
They're
tasks.
Yeah, we have.
So I couldn't remember if we had, so I stood and watched him do it, just in case, or just to give me a satisfaction. Okay, cool. Me and Blue, we ain't imposters. We're safe. We can be buddies.
And where did you go after that?
I ran down into Decon. The problem was he didn't go green, so I was shitting bricks and trying to run away as fast as I could.
Oh. Was anyone else? No one else saw that, I suppose.
Probably not.
How early into the round was that?
That was fairly quick. So the thing is, I ran
yeah.
all the way through both decon rooms, like through the first decon, through specimen, through decon, and did a loop around the office table.
Yeah. Has anyone been? Has anyone
I saw
been
you
like?
do the loop. I saw you do the loop because I was passing. I was like, that's. I thought it was suspicious because I saw you go up and then I saw you come around again. I was like, oh shit.
I nearly hit the button, but was like, I don't want to do it again.
Yeah, I thought you were going to hit the button.
What path did you take?
So I went down to specimen, through the second decon, through.
All right,
admin,
yeah. So
ran
from
up
the
to
start
office.
you went down. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
you're from admin, specimen, laboratory. Okay.
Other way.
No, other way.
Yeah, no, he was with Blue right at the start. Who's been like left the whole time, or left south?
I've
left.
been left most of the round. I have just gone into lab. I saw you
Yeah.
doing the rocket drill thing. I'm never sure what that is.
It's destabilization, stabilization.
Communications and weapons with.
I saw a photo on bottom left on that like thing where you get rid of the leaves in the.
Yeah, the vent thing.
Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah, and I also
and
like
before
saw
that, I was
reload
in
there.
Communications and weapons. I think Anna was in communications.
Yes, I
don't
looked
think-
back to communications to see if one of you was
Possibly
dead.
Aiton,
Yes,
Chair, I can't
it was
remember.
you and Aiton.
Yeah, I remember. Was it photo? You were there.
Yeah.
The three of us. Yeah.
I haven't seen Eddie all around. But he's also snow.
Yeah, so me and
I think
Taylor
that's I
followed
might be a
each other.
skip.
Yes, that's good. But it's good. We've got good info.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Taylor.
Taylor straight on Eddie.
Sus Taylor.
Son of a
I
bitch.
can vouch for him. That's why I want to.
Son of a bitch.
Who is it? Where is it? What is it?
Eddie's body in office.
Fucking hell.
Suspicious that Taylor accused Eddie and then he's dead.
Yeah, it's to make this more suspicious. I came out comms, was going to go down to office because that's where my next task is. The door was sealed. Taylor was stood on the outside of that, like next
Was
to the
picking
door,
them
not
up.
attempting to go in it.
I was just checking the map.
Oh, well, so like, did you lock Eddie's body in to try and get away?
No, because
in the hope.
I walked
Or you
past
checked the
chair
map outside the
at
door, like.
admin, because he was going to specimen room. I just walked out of the past chair, went to admin, and went south. Walked past you to communications to do a task there, and I was just checking the map there to make sure I was going the right way.
Suspicious.
I only voted for Eddie because I saw him the entire of the first round.
I can certainly say it's not Photo. He was with me like top right most of the time.
And then Anna was there as well.
Yeah, fairly
Doing
confident.
I personally didn't see Anna, but
Oh, Anna came in after me to do the.
So Taylor, when you went back up through South Decom, you went past where the body is now?
Yes.
And the
but I
body
didn't
wasn't
go up
there?
I walked through the corridor and just went south.
Would you have seen the body? Where exactly is the body?
The body's in weapons, sorry.
Oh, I thought you
Oh, I thought you said it's
I
office.
did,
yeah.
I missed it. So it said office at the bottom of my screen.
Right, okay, right.
No, weapons on the map, and it was a weapons door that was shut, and Taylor was stood
Okay.
on the outside of the weapons door as
Well,
though
if
he
he
had
was-
run out of it.
If
And
he's
then
the killer,
stopped.
we could have vented away quite easily.
There's not a vent in weapons, though.
Not in
Just
weapons,
outside it, though,
but
there
outside.
is.
There is, but maybe he saw me come in.
At the same
Dunno.
time, how recent do you think that body is? I saw.
idea.
Yeah, I saw Eddie in comms, like right at the start of the round.
So
Yeah,
if
so
he
he
went
probably-
straight to comms
So
and then went straight to weapons.
He'd
Like-
probably that's probably like the pathing he would have taken to do the job.
Yeah.
So probably relatively early in the round.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
you
I
see
wasn't
anyone
present
else
at
near
that point.
weapons? So,
where do the vents lead from weapons?
There's a little triangle.
So one is
Storage.
office, so that would have been like on subdivider screen, right? If you went there, and then it's only the storage one left, which is also pretty close.
Or if you go down into the right, you can go up to labs.
Oh, okay, that vent is one.
It's probably going to be another skip here. We don't really have very much information.
Corin, you were on labs. No one vented there.
No, I was like, no one vented. I went.
No one vented
I did the
there.
rocket, and then Anna followed me to the rocket.
So
and
the
then
killer couldn't have
I took
vented
a wrong turn.
somewhere
I took a wrong
completely
turn, and then
different.
Anna went into the telescope, and I followed the telescope, and then at that point it was. all-
Yeah, we're at
Taylor
Taylor
just
just
standing outside of a corpse.
Yeah.
how confident are you
Outside,
in
I was standing outside communications
Taylor?
because I was checking if that's the right way.
I'm 95%. It just feels weird to me to be stood outside of a locked door with a body behind the door.
That's a lot.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh, close.
Hang on, I think I've misunderstood what was being accused of Taylor. He was inside the room.
No, he was.
No, he was outside the room.
Outside the room, and there's locked door. So that's Sub's body, just outside the northmost decontamination, like at laboratory. Just
I was about to go there, and I came from the middle, but I didn't see anyone like coming towards me. So either the killer is still really close between us, or he must have gone
They
south.
can vent out through the left.
Somewhere down an admin down there.
Yeah, someone down towards admin, or I'd say.
He must have vented towards admin. If anyone was
Okay.
there,
Can Mix and Photo, can you clear each other? Are
No,
you
I
right
haven't
next to
seen
each
that.
other?
But
Oh.
Anna and I basically took the same path.
I can clear Photo because I stalked him to specimen room.
This one definitely wasn't reload because he's bottom left with me right now, and it's been a short round.
Yeah, I can vouch for Chair as well. We did
Uh,
the water wheel, the bottom left.
So it's Mix, Aiton, or Taylor.
And
So
Sub
I'm in
was pretty
security
sus of Taylor, and Sub is dead.
Hmm.
I went back to communications to finish my task that I couldn't the previous round, and went past chair. I think it was southwest, and then went up to security.
This is the part where I'm meant to remember I've seen someone.
You were southwest?
No, I was southwest. I did a task there. I think Chair was there because I saw him walk past me, and then I went up to security, and that's where I finished the round in security.
Did you see him? I
didn't see him, but I don't know. I mean, he might have been there. I don't know if I was paying too much attention. I have the map out a lot when I'm running.
In fairness, you can vent from the laboratory all the way down to outside of admin. This is like very
True. It's not a long enough. It's not a long enough round for him to have killed someone in labs, vented down, then ran to southwest, and then up. I really don't think
the thing is also, Chair and I are both southwest, and neither of us have seen him.
Not in the. So you see the one on the map. There's like a room in blue. I think you were in there because I saw movement. I was in the room just above it, and then went up to security through the corridor.
Did we hear Mate?
And I didn't see you.
Well, wait. You said you were doing a task when I ran past you.
No, you ran past me when I was going to communications. So from office or whatever that is, to communications.
So you weren't doing a task in communications?
I was doing a task. I was going into there when you ran past me.
Okay.
So, Max, Aiton? Max, have we heard from you? Aiton?
Literally, start of the round, went through admin. I think, Anno, you must have been in decontamination because like the door stopped and I couldn't get it. And then when I came into specimen room, you were in decontamination, and then the body was reported.
Yeah.
It's a long delay.
You took a bit, yeah. You were.
Yeah, I don't know this map,
map,
so I was like holding tab most of the fucking time.
I think I'm going to vote Taylor.
Yeah, I think so too. So,
do you vote?
Yeah, you can.
Only for sure.
No, we're not sure actually. I suppose, but like he's been
2 rounds in a row where he is suspicious.
All 3 kills he's been able to do.
Yeah.
100%. He's had like opportunity.
Okay. I'm gonna vote
Taylor.
Taylor.
I'm voting for
last
Taylor.
round. That's all I've got.
Oof. Risky.
Was someone else dead? Orange is dead?
Chair is dead.
Yeah, chair, orange. I saw on the
Yep.
I saw on the camera.
Where is it?
Aiton came from cameras, so I went past him at the northwest area. And then I saw Anno sort of coming from the rough.
I'm on cams now.
Storage area? Nowhere.
I went with reload to fix the lights, and then I was straight over to laboratory decontamination room, back and forth.
Like it wasn't a long round, so it was killed right beside.
What did you see?
The body's in east, so right beside the office.
Okay.
At the the heart monitor thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Just there. And obviously the lights were at the start of the round. Mix, where are you?
I'm in specimen room on that. What's it called? The chest there. That's there.
Sorry, I was muted. I can confirm I went left with Aiton.
You did.
Wait, what? You called a meeting, right? Photo?
Yeah, because I saw. I did my task in the lab. It was a wiring task that got interrupted by the body. Do it.
So why not keep going and get the body?
Yeah.
It's quicker to get to the office from
but
security.
But we don't know you found the body.
Well, there's a body there. I mean,
I mean, we know someone is dead,
I could just,
but we don't know they're
I could have
necessarily
just,
there.
if I killed them, I could have just self-reported. It would have been easier to the office, but the office is
But
nearer.
like the problem is we have like no info to go on about now.
Well, if I report the body in east, then it'd be the same info. I don't understand.
Yeah, but like then at least you can run into someone and you know that like you have at least like a lead. Like now, I don't know.
Question: do cameras always start on the same screen?
I have no idea.
I'm not sure.
Wait, so
No, I had to cycle
the
through
corpse
it.
is in east, and you ran from laboratory to office, like straight past the corpse.
No, I didn't run from laboratory. I ran from security.
Sorry.
I ran from laboratory to security.
Okay.
I passed Aiden coming from electrical. I haven't seen reload.
I missed that step.
Went to security, saw the body, went, oh shit, and then decided I'll run to the office because it's nearer.
Where was the body?
It's beside the office. Then the heart monitor, and I think it's the scanning.
Oh, I
task,
see.
isn't there,
Yeah. Okay.
So basically, whoever went out the right side of the office at the start of the map might have been suspicious. Although I went out the right side of the map, thinking about it.
Yeah.
I went to the right side of the map. I went
to the left of office and then went straight into admin and then do the decontamination tunnel there. And I'm in specimen room now, doing this like chest thingy there.
Could this be a big brain move by photo? Like it's I don't know. It's.
I like
You
to think
reported the last
Photo's
corpse already.
I like to think Photo's got a big brain, but I don't know. I can't
It's like
see.
the second corpse he's close to, right? He
That is the
he
second body.
reported the last corpse already.
Yeah, that's true.
Are we voting or skipping?
Gotta go fast.
Oh, sorry, boys.
Were we voting?
Okay.
Does that mean we lose then if someone dies?
If someone dies? Maybe. Dude.
Knew it, Max.
No! Max,
Knew it. He had no good excuse.
Reload, no! How could you do this? You were with me at fixing lights.
I know.
Fucking real.
I had no suspicion on you at all.
Yeah, we shouldn't have played it, Seven. That was really dumb.
Nah, it was a smart play.
Can't believe that.
myself voting for Eddie.
Mate,
I feel at that point we should have twigged it was Reload, because Reload is the one who's always like, no, you don't vote in 7. Unless I misremember.
I did say that. I said unless we're very sure. Like unless we're you can watch your stream back. I legit said that unless we're 100% sure.
I like voting for people.
I like how I got blamed for like reporting the body.
I know, and that's why I trusted you all the way, bro.
Why do people get fucking blamed for reporting a body? Like,
because you didn't report the body.
no, he saw the body on camera
yeah.
and then went to the fastest place in order to call a meeting.
Yeah, the quickest, most efficient place. It's like I could run to the body and then I'd skip the button and then I'd be like, why didn't you push the button?
No. The thing that makes me suspicious when you push the button instead of reporting the body is we don't get a verification that you are at the body.
Or that the body is
I don't think it
even there.
matters. No, but like I don't think it matters
But I'd have
because
to know that there was a body. So
he'd have to know that people.
No, but you can check that on vitals.
Yeah, but I was able to tell you. Well, yeah, I was able to tell you where the body was. Which if I reported at the body, I'd be able to tell you anyway.
Yeah.
Are we
I disagree with.
My favorite moment.
Bad idea.
My favorite moment was when Sub basically said that Taylor did what I did. I killed Eddie in weapons and then locked the door. And then
I danced with you.
Yeah, I saw
and then you
that.
killed me. You
Murdering someone
That
who
was a big
danced
brain
with
play.
you. That's
Horrible.
just mean.
Horrible.
We need two more guys. Where are the
Two people haven't come through.
Oh, sorry.
I'll drop out now.
I'm out as well.
Oh,
come on. That was, I apologize for killing you, Eddie. Come back.
That's it. No, you've ruined.
Oh, come on, Eddie.
I came in one nice game, and you've gone and done that. When
Eddie, you came here to sweat.
Sorry.
You haven't got imposter yet. You got to stay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but I can quite happily go to bed having not sweated.
You should stay
Eddie.
until you
Not
get
worth
imposters. You could get revenge on me.
Absolutely not.
Eddie, we need you for one more round. One more round.
You really don't.
Come on, Eddie.
I wish you good evening.
Andy.
My brother's
There
now
you go,
watching me
Tia's
play this
taking my
game.
place.
No, Tier's taking
Tia's taking my
Makes' place.
No, absolutely not.
I'm the purple guy, yeah, that's me.
Absolutely not.
Oh.
I'm Mix. He's gone before.
You don't know if you're the imposter until it starts.
Can't believe you've done this.
The code and map are pinned in Destiny chat. I will delete them this time, I swear.
Quick, join and start the round before Eddie leaves.
This is the map here.
One more.
Then you've got jobs to do.
Yeah, one more. Go on, mate.
Yeah.
The jobs appear at the side, and you can tab on the map and it'll tell you. Sorry, the commentary's from my brother who's watching because he's heard all about the game, but hasn't actually seen it played.
Are you playing on US or EU?
EU.
These are all people from the clan server.
We got
Game's like €10.
Everyone here's from Destiny, right?
It's like
Yeah.
quid. Yep.
Well, Tier's sort of. Tier plays Destiny, but I wouldn't say he's from Destiny.
No.
I mean, none of the founders, though.
He is from the administration.
Yeah.
Technically, Tier is our admin.
He's way more important.
Wait,
Like
Tier
the
is an admin?
Look at him. Tier's got a Halo ring. Like, look at him.
Hello.
And a hamster.
Anna is basically our admin in all but name.
Nah.
I'm not trusting.
And powers. All but name and powers.
I'm not trusting reload for a second this time.
Anna's a mod.
I'll do the dance next time.
Right, take us in.
We go.
Not trusting it.
Never trust.
I also don't
imposter. Don't shout you're the imposter.
because Aiton's always says.
Mate.
Right, so
And I know.
and then let me go on mute.
Is this
Well,
how
that's
you
just
welcome
bad
someone
manners.
to the game?
I know, right?
Guys.
Rip.
Eddie, cool.
Very Destiny
joined,
style.
Eddie got killed.
Eddie, you're muted. Muted.
Oh shit! Yes, I am.
Where's
so
the body? Where's the
So
body?
that was down by weapons, I believe it is. The little sort of gap in between the buildings.
Eddie, you were supposed to get revenge on reload, not Tier.
You made it there quick, Eddie.
Okay, between like admin and weapons, or between weapons and like water.
O2 side buildings.
Okay, yeah.
and
So
weapons,
the further southwest is like a water thing. So.
Yeah, so
Common.
I walked into O2 and there was a bunch of people in there. I think Tia was in there as well. And then I went down
Tier,
to the
myself, and Taylor, I want to say. Was it when we were doing the oxygen thing?
I went down to the very bottom room, came out
I
of
saw you
there,
there near
saw
the leaves.
photo, and then went out through that door towards weapons, and then saw Tia on the floor there.
Alright. I know there's 2 people like in specimen room at the moment.
Yeah,
there are technically 4.
Oh, okay. Wow. I saw.
I saw
Blue.
Tier and Anno.
Oh, wait, what?
No, I'm not in specimen. I'm not in specimen. I was in lab.
Sorry. I saw. What's?
I walked
Blue, me, and you.
Yeah, I walked
Though
down
you
with
were
the-
coming in from the admin side, so where were you before that?
You can watch us on stream, you know.
I did the
watch Sunscreen.
was got the temperature thing near the lava.
Advertise it on his channel.
I did the key. The start task. Then I went to.
It's like a navigation task.
Yeah, went to lab, and then I went down to the temperature thing.
Each other, so too bad.
Yeah, and then I went down into admin.
It's good crack.
And did decontamination, and that's where I met up with Anno, and apparently Aiden. I thought it was chair. No, I thought it was chair, but
where was chair?
It's a bit lighter.
Right.
I was top right, but then I went back out and then down to do lava pool, and
Yeah, chair almost came into the airlock
through the vents, yeah.
Yeah, sure. No background. Just I was about to go into specimen room and then realized I didn't have any tasks in specimen, so like backed out last second, and then went round to lava pool to do my task in lava pool, and I don't think I got much further than that before the body was found.
So who was Southwest again?
Oh no, I did my the floppy disk thing.
Me.
Floppy disk thing.
Me, Photo, Taylor,
Taylor,
and I guess
Eddie.
Tia was down there as well.
You know the floppy disk, like you flip it around and hover it over the.
Oh yeah, it
yeah,
took me like 5 minutes to figure that one out. Like.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So like I finished that, and then the body got found. But I've been like east side of the map, but no one could really verify.
I don't know. Chair, did you go into the decontamination chamber with me and Blue and then walked out last second?
Yeah, I was checking. I was checking the map as I was about to go in.
Okay, so I can confirm that I saw you do that.
But then I was like, wait, I don't have any tasks in specimen room. What am I doing? I always like to get them out of the way early, but.
Okay, so.
I was in storage fucking around with fuel stuff.
Skip
I've done both of them, and then doing the pylon.
Alright.
So yeah, I was gonna say how much for Blue voting for himself? what are the odds?
It took a lot of restraint not to vote for Blue just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
One day it happens that when I don't vote for myself and everybody else does, and I'm like, oh.
Uh-oh.
Reload, did you not see that?
I legit did not see that. I was looking at you. I was wondering where you was going, and I didn't see the report button pop up. Like, I thought you were also going up there.
I went to the bathroom to do the wire.
So I was wondering where you were going, so I was going back for you. I swear I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
Anyway, it's by the. That's where the telescope is, right?
Yeah. Like, if I had done that kill Blue, you would have seen the blood splatter.
I mean, to be fair, you weren't. When I saw the body, you weren't on it. You were very close, though.
This one wasn't.
I know. Like, it looks suspicious, but like, I swear, like, I was focusing on, like, I didn't see you, so I went back to check with you.
This kill definitely wasn't photo. Let's just, we've heard your excuses.
Who last saw sub?
I haven't seen sub at all. I've seen it.
I haven't seen sub.
I saw sub.
I saw
so I did
chair.
a task at the. Is it the lava pools thing?
No, that was me.
No, I did a task there, and I saw sub pass us. I saw you there, and then I went up a bit, and I saw sub as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
I think it's Eddie.
What? Why?
Even the reload looks
to make
so
you sweat.
very, very suspicious
No,
here.
Just what?
I know, like I understand that, Blue, but yeah. Like the thing is, like I knew you were right there, so why would I kill someone when I know you were there?
That's fair.
Double bluff.
Yeah, that's
Like if
so-
anything, I would have killed you and gone to the vent.
So
who's-
Aiton's very quiet, and Taylor's very quiet.
I am, yeah. So,
Yeah, Aiden is very quiet.
Tia's not in it.
I
Is he?
was in the specimen room.
Who's
There
been
were
up
two
in
people that went off to
labs?
the laboratory for me.
That's
I can't remember who it was.
okay, so
Right.
the last thing I did was download data from weapons, then shoot a bunch of asteroids. I remember seeing Chair like get confused to walk into weapons, but then walked away.
I was just checking for bodies.
Yeah, and then I walked up to communications and uploaded the data there and reported the body.
Oh, wait,
Sorry,
you
the body
reported the
was
body.
reported even.
Yeah, you are
Where's Eddie?
southwest.
He was near
Okay.
you before the last body.
Well, I was down in weapons by the time the body went out.
Okay.
He was.
Wait,
there.
so was
Okay.
it Taylor that joined us late in specimen room, Blue?
Yes, that was me because
Okay.
I just came in. You were doing tasks, and then you walked off, and I was finishing.
Which
mine.
way did you go into
Good.
specimen room?
I'm realizing I don't
Yeah,
even
he
know where this
came
body
from
is.
the left.
Help me
It's
It's
labs
telescope.
outside
Yeah.
telescope. Yeah.
out. Okay, I cannot help in the slightest. Have fun.
I don't think we've got enough information for anyone.
You can't help, but you can call me sus.
I mean, only because you're like the only person I've seen this round.
Yeah, okay, so that's fair. I stay for one more game.
Are we?
Fucking hell.
What are we doing? We skip it.
I
got
have
to
skipped
skip.
already.
Taylor and Anno
Yeah.
voted quite early. Okay.
Yeah, I skipped because yeah.
I might not have skipped.
Oh.
Ooh.
Risky move there.
He is usually sus. He is usually
That
sus.
that was very. Yeah.
So this is
one death.
Taylor's
obviously
dead.
Reload getting revenge for Taylor voting for him last round.
Let's see.
Don't even know,
Uh,
doesn't know where the body is.
Obviously.
It's just outside admin in the the decontamination tunnel.
Is it?
So I went through the lab,
Ooh.
do some tasks, go to the spec room, do some tasks, go out heading towards admin because I'm all done with all my tasks, and body's there. I haven't seen anyone else on
So just out, so just inside, like
just inside the contamination tunnel.
right.
The bottom one.
The bottom
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
So I've been like southwest of map and northeast.
I've been basically going kind of the same pathing as Aiton the whole time, so he's not
Yeah.
been there.
I think
So
I'm
he's
standing
not-
on top of chair.
Yeah, I don't think you'd have been able to get to
No, I came from
South
O2
Decomp and then
yeah. I did
Yeah.
go to first. Reload can vouch for that. Did lights and round tree lab.
and Reload's been hovering around as well. There's a lot of people that have kind of just gone like a big clockwise loop, kind of starting near
Yeah.
the southwest.
Hmm.
I didn't see
Someone had
Panzer
to-
at O2, so
Someone had to go through the door though to get him.
Yeah.
It's 2 doors that you have to go through plus the decontamination.
I mean,
And then
for me,
back
there's
no
three.
vents, and I didn't see anyone.
For me, there's 3 potential people. It's Photo, Eddie, or Blue. Are the only people I
you've
think.
wait,
been-
what?
I'm suspicious
You've
of
been
Eddie.
very quiet this round, Blue.
In this round, yeah, because I haven't seen anyone apart from
Obviously,
glimpses,
the
and I
point
haven't
is
seen the
that-
body.
I saw you early, but there
Yeah.
was plenty of time for you to go and kill. That's what I'm
I
saying.
haven't
Like
seen no-
because no one's no one said they've seen you recently.
I'm sus a photo because
Who were all at lights?
Just me.
Chair animate and reload.
Yeah, okay.
That's. I think those 4 can't be on the hook for this one, but that doesn't mean we're not like imposters because there's 2 imposters and 1 kill. But for this round, it has to be Eddie, Photo, or Blue, in my opinion.
I'll just say, if I killed him down there and I've gone all the way through the tunnels, I could just go all the way back and no one would know.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm not saying it like I'm not really accusing. I'm just saying like. You're the only people that have the actual possibility.
Yeah, like I've literally not met anyone, so I'm not accountable. That's fair.
Yeah. I'm not saying like it's actually it doesn't mean that I think you've done it or anything.
Eddie, what were you doing?
Chilling.
Just fine.
Chill at South Decomp specimen tunnel.
How much are you sweating?
He was in the specimen tunnel.
He was doing his homework for DQ.
That's it.
That's it.
What have you actually done today? This round.
I've done a lot of survival earlier on. I just do my tasks.
Okay.
I was doing a task up at northeast. I've been doing a task.
What task are you doing at northeast?
What was the last task you did?
Still figuring out the map a bit as well.
What task What task was that you were doing?
One of the tasks you have to do up there, you know.
I just voted by Eddie by mistake.
It's clearly
voting for me by mistake.
I know.
No, I'm voting for you on purpose.
It's also we're also on 7. So
I don't think voting for you. Everyone else should skip. I was literally just clicking and pressing X, and then my mouse slipped.
Is everybody voting Eddie?
No, skip.
Oh, you can
skip. Yeah, good.
Oh, come on.
Blue almost fucked us. No, sorry, I didn't actually mean to vote Eddie. I genuinely.
Don't believe it.
Now this is a thing.
Okay.
Where?
Under Eddie.
I think it's. I think it's reload.
Wait, what? Otto died? He was just in
under
fucking as a security.
I think it's reload.
I think it's Blue. Just saying.
Reload was running away from that area.
No,
I ended that round looking at the cameras.
I was just in security with Photo.
Okay, guys, this is such a big brain play, right? Here's the big brain play. Someone's on camera. 2 people are on camera. You kill one.
The big brain play is I killed myself.
No.
Good effort.
No. The big brain play, that's very confusing. Some like weird ghost just appeared. Right. The big brain play is 2 people are on cameras. You can kill one. The other person can't see it because they're still on cameras, and then you just run away. And it really looks like they've done it.
Hang on.
But presumably the person on camera can see people going through the quest.
Yeah. No, because you have to cycle through cameras, so you're not.
Hang on. I'm trying to read.
Cameras are weird on this map.
Yeah.
I went to cameras. Photo was there, very much alive. I think Eddie came there. Might have left before me. I left because I saw Anno and Chair coming towards me.
Looking at the camera till the body, till the round ended.
Reload was running away from that direction.
I saw like 3 people at camp, so I was like, I have nothing to do here.
I feel like the imposters here are Chair and Blue, and I'm very confused as to why they're just.
Yeah,
I feel like
Chair voted me in the last round.
No, I don't think it's
accidentally. Quote.
I feel like this kill at least was not Chair.
It couldn't have been me.
Chair because Chair was.
No, I don't think it was Aiton. I think it's.
I saw Aiton. Aiton, where did I see you?
Reload, where were you?
Over the body.
I saw Anno and somebody.
I went
in
to
the bathroom.
Cams.
Labs, yeah. That's the
and
one.
I
Yeah.
saw
And that was my
a lot of
last
people
task.
there, so I went back.
It's 100% not Aiton or Anno.
I mean,
you
could
said you saw
it
Chair as
have
well,
been?
Anno.
I know, just speed kills it and self-reports.
No,
She's definitely done that before now.
And blames it on me because I just came out of there.
No.
Eddie, were you still in cameras?
I was looking at the camera when the round
I would
ended,
find
so
it
I
a
don't
bit
know.
weird
I didn't
that-
even know there was a body under me.
I'm 90% certain it's not Eddie. It's either Blue or Reload for
No,
me.
I'd say it's Blue then, because I know it's not me.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't
I
you?
thought it was
If
blue.
it was you.
I really
No,
thought it was
I-
blue. I saw running out of there past me
I
as I went
I
in.
did. I
Yeah.
ran out of there, but when I left, Photo was alive.
Was he though?
Yes,
he
he
though?
was. Yes, he was. So
Oh,
I
okay.
think
Okay, well, in that case, I think it's Blue. I think it's Blue, sorry. Sorry,
Okay, so
Reload.
my thing with this is I ran in, saw Eddie on camera, went to leave, saw the report button go out, went where? Went back in, and he's still standing there. He hasn't moved. I'd assume if he
I was
wasn't
looking at the camera.
I was assuming
Yeah.
he was legitimately on the camera.
Yeah.
So
And no offense to Eddie, but I don't think he has the big brain play.
I didn't want to say it. I
Of-
didn't want to say it.
Is this
doing a
Nice
fake
one,
big
nice
brain play.
I know.
I'm playing Blue.
Nice one for saying it, Chair.
Blue, is it? Oh, I missed the vote, didn't
That's such a good.
I? Oh no, I did get
good.
no, I did miss the vote. Fuck.
Yeah, there was 5 votes,
You,
but it's alright.
you framed me so well. Fuck you guys.
But
It was Reload. It was
We
Reload.
managed to win.
should have called him. I was
Well,
hoping
well,
Eddie would do the
Reload.
double kill with me.
All you needed was
That
one
was
more
so
kill.
We
funny to
needed one more
watch.
kill, yeah.
Who was it?
It was
It
Eddie
was
and Reload.
Eddie and me.
It was
Eddie,
Reload and
you
Anodyne.
Blue, I'm so
Wasn't
sorry.
me, mate. Tell me your vote. Absolutely.
knew
not.
it.
Photo
You
was
were
alive
like-
when I left.
Wait, so who
You
was
were
the...
I'm just chilling. I was like, fuck off. No,
When you said which task did you do, I was like, I ain't got a fucking clue.
no, I knew it. I knew it.
He
No
was
idea.
literally chilling in that tunnel where he murdered me.
He was
Yeah, I
fucking
was.
chilling. Like,
The thing was, I walked into that tunnel before Taylor came in there, and I went right the way through to Specimen, and I thought that I did like a fake task there, but then I walked back out, killed Taylor on the way, and then of course when it came to asking the questions, I couldn't remember if I had a fake task there or whether I just randomly walked there and walked back. So I was like, I don't want to say it just in case there is no task over there.
So, who were you trying to double kill, Blue?
Yeah, Blue, we were trying to
Yeah,
double
Blue.
kill.
I think you mean Reload.
Oh, was it Reload and Eddie?
Yeah.
Oh, I see, it was
I
Reload.
tried
yeah.
to double kill
Hang on,
Blue and
Reload and
Photo.
Blue?
Right.
Nothing to do with me. That's what
Yeah.
you're about.
I tried to double kill Blue and Photo, but
It was
Eddie
hilarious.
was legit on cam, so that kind
I
of
was
backfired.
You guys almost won then.
Yeah,
You need one more kill. 30 seconds.
yeah. I was
timer
gonna
to kill
call
us,
the thing. I was gonna call the.
Stabilization.
Do you know? Do you,
meeting.
But
When I
I
was
only
looking
had
at
like
the
one or
camera.
two kills.
We start
when I
now?
was looking at the camera and you said that I
Let's
stayed
go, let's
looking
go.
at the camera, Anno,
Uh-huh.
I did
It was a good
actually
round.
come off the camera, see the body, and go, "Oh fuck!"
that's the only reason I believed you, because Anno like backed you up. So I was like, okay, all right.
Wait, so
I was
Blue,
just
how
like,
come?
you have to be really daft to just keep
Yeah.
standing there.
I
mean, I'm
Eddie,
pretty
get back
daft,
here.
but no, absolutely not. I'm sweating now. That's it.
How did you not see the
Okay,
body,
so-
But now
Blue?
you need to
You're-
burn down.
No, he was alive
Yeah,
when
you-
I left.
Can I
You're,
just
you're
say that-
already sweating now, Eddie, so it doesn't matter anymore.
That's it.
Uh,
No,
Can
absolutely
I just
not.
say I was describing what was going on to my brother because he wanted to see how the game was working, and so I was like muting and explaining when I was dead. I was explaining to him what people were saying, and he was in stitches.
That was so funny.
He was like, "It's definitely Eddie. He's really suspicious," and that's why I was in the
Yeah.
chat, like the other dead people going, "Is it Eddie?"
You'll tell your brother, he's full of shit.
and then I was like, when Chair was like, "It's definitely not Eddie. He was in bits."
Amazing.
Oh,
But yeah,
no, but
that
I
was
can't
also
believe
funny.
I can't believe you voted for me, Chair. I'm still pretty cut up about that.
Could have had one or two more kills. Also, I'm sorry, Tyr. Like it was like the perfect drive-by kill, and you were just
By kill.
When I saw Reload come up as the other imposter, I was like, thank God.
Tears like, don't talk to me about my son ever
Great.
again.
No, the problem with
we almost did it.
the problem with what happened is that there just weren't enough kills early, so tasks got done.
There were like, I think there were like the first 2 rounds, no, the second and third round. I was like, as I pressed Q, a body got reported. So
That was the one, yeah, I
it's all unfortunate.
Shit!
Yeah.
Right,
Right,
I'm gonna dive out, leave you to it.
Oh.
Have fun, folks.
Oh, thanks for joining.
Thank you.
Get sweaty. Go get sweaty. See ya.
Do I ping for one?
See ya.
or-
Yeah, ping for one.
But we can do as 9 as we wait for one.
Yeah. Or you could.
Unless one immediately.
Tyr, are you
is-
here?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I am.
He's just-
I am playing Destiny at the same time.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm concerned about that.
Why?
I didn't quite get the cap of your dead body, and Tyr starts playing Destiny 2 at the same time. We get
Yeah,
to-
as soon as I died, I kind of like did. I finished all my tasks dead quick, so I went straight on Destiny and started playing it.
See, I was just helping Tyr get his D2 stuff done.
Shakes head. Are we good to start at
Yeah.
9?
Yeah, do it.
I did the ping. Maybe we'll get someone.
Imagine how many Destiny
I
stuff to
live
do.
it. Well, I didn't ping.
So-
I just said one. I think they're going to be annoyed if I keep pinging.
Fuck!
Stab kill.
Was not a stack kill. I'm glad I ran out, so I didn't
That was photo.
get murdered.
Someone killed and
Bullshit,
then
I was
immediately
doing my
ran.
task.
No, that was photo because I saw the. I walked away and saw the body move, and that's what happens when the kill happens.
That's not what happens, because I did the key task on the right, and then I was doing the other task on the left.
No.
I've literally just finished it and started walking away, and then the body was reported.
What is the other task up there?
There's the key task on the right, and then there's the tracking the little ship thing on the left.
What? Okay,
The
which
same
key?
one that's in
Which
the
key?
other map
Which
in
key
the-
slot?
No, don't start that Tyr.
What key slot did you use,
Don't
dude?
do that.
Right hand side, one up from the bottom.
Wiggles.
Is it the same for everyone?
That's a metagame question. Because it's fixed based on like how you join in.
Yes.
I
So
kind
I
of
know-
don't like
I know.
that type of gameplay.
Exactly. Because
Anna was on the left.
I was on the left.
I was in the stack.
Yeah.
Even
Like,
if you
since-
asked me that.
since
I
I know
don't
it's-
think. Yeah, I don't think the body stacking would reveal this, right?
Well, you do see like there should be like
you
one
see a little
person
glitch thing.
Who was not
It was
on
only
that
photos
file?
that did that.
No.
Reload said he wasn't. Anna wasn't.
I was out before the body got reported.
Someone
Yeah,
else was.
Me.
So
I was out with you, Aiden.
Yeah, you were.
So it's either me,
So-
Blue, or Photo, or Tyr.
or-
No, Tyr was on the left, was he?
I was
I was
below
also on the
everyone
left.
because I wasn't gonna
Yeah.
get stack killed.
Yeah, so it's either me. I've forgotten who I've said. Me,
Just-
Blue, or
Or me.
Who did you all vote for?
That was good.
Skip. I was out of the room, so I got no idea.
Oh, for photos.
is that
It was
is that
photos.
all it was?
Chair.
Chair,
Excuse me.
Photo, or Blue?
Yes.
Okay. That's quite good. Thoughts.
I'm really not sure who was there because I didn't expect this. I wasn't paying attention.
No. I never expect the stack kill at the start. It's a bit ballsy.
It's a high
Risky
risk.
as fuck.
Yeah, it's a high risk play.
Okay.
That's a bit sus. That is photo.
Reload and tear.
Okay, so dead body in storage.
Like in storage.
Yeah, literally in storage. Tia was the last person to walk past me underneath storage.
Yeah, I saw the dead body. I was going to go up and report it as well. Through the window.
Oh, you
Right.
gonna...
No, there's a window below. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay.
Which way did you see Tia walk?
He was walking, like, from, like, it'll say, like, electrical way. No, from, like, where you spawn at the beginning of the match. And I only saw him, like, walk before the storage.
Down past storage, and then I looked through the window, and then went back, and you'd already reported it.
Yeah.
Could Tia have been the killer, Aiden?
I don't know, maybe. I only saw him as I walked up to storage, so...
Has anyone got medical scan?
No.
Don't know.
Visual tasks are off.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, because if I do medical scan and if someone else has got it at the same time, then you can clear each other.
Dude, you're so meta right now.
That's so cheesy.
I mean,
we're meant to be detectives, not trying to bust
Like
the game open.
if it happens that you happen to go there and see someone do it, then that's fine. But like intentionally like trying to set it up, that's kind of what I don't like. But anyway, that's besides the point. So
where was everybody else then?
Sub and I were bottom in like the specimen room.
Because
I am basically alone in the south. Well, I was in the southwest. I did the water thingies. I did weapons, clicked some heads, did the water, spinning the wheels, then went up to security, and I'm on cams right now, which people can probably see. Or
I just walked to cams and I can test what the chair is indeed at the camera room.
So I've been like south and west the whole time.
I was in the lab, past few people there, did the asteroid scan thing or whatever it's called.
Yeah, telescope.
Yeah, there was a lot of people on labs. I went to specimen room first, then laboratory, then did the other thing that I forgot to do in the starting area. The key thing, the fucking ship. Then went to
like
camera.
the nav.
Yeah.
Could Tia have done the stack kill, try and frame photo, and now kill
That's what I'm thinking.
Anodyne in storage?
Potentially. Then we should get rid of somebody.
No, Tia, not Taylor.
No, we're on 7, so we shouldn't vote. Unless we have like concrete evidence.
I mean, is that not meta? Not voting on 7?
That's different.
You know
Than, like,
what I mean?
that's different than asking what key did everyone have.
Yeah, but I just asked whether someone else has got the medical scan. How's that matter?
Yeah,
like, I'm kind of like proving my own innocent because I got medical scan.
I'm not saying that isn't meta. Like I don't mind that one. But like asking what key everyone had to trick them, I think is like that's not fun for me.
Oh, are we voting on
Everyone's gonna have their different levels of what they like.
I feel like this is not what we should be arguing about though.
Yeah.
There's not enough evidence.
I'm voting Tia. It's twice.
As much as Tia was walking past, I don't know. Like,
don't know.
That's us voting on 7 without being 100% sure.
That's true. Yeah.
That's so sus.
Okay, just finished refueling and report.
Where is everyone?
I am in lab currently.
I'm at cams with you.
Reload.
Body?
Reloading comms. I'm just outside comms. Heading in the southwest, but it's definitely not me or reload because we've been running around.
I've seen you guys on cameras, so I don't think it's you because I've been on cameras. So I think. I mean
the three of us need
we got 2 killers.
Yeah,
I definitely know it's
decide which one we get rid of.
So you've seen me on cameras because you saw the cameras going. Blue's only just come to cameras. There's a body at the bottom left.
I mean, I've already been here for a bit, but yeah.
It doesn't matter, dude. There's literally 2 killers now, so we've got literally got to vote. Otherwise, it's a loss. I don't think it's reload or you or Aton because obviously you two have been stat together. I've been on cameras and seen that.
Sub.
Okay. It's either sub or blue, or it could be both of them. To be fair.
No. I was stacked with reload.
Yeah. Wait, was it sub?
I wasn't stacked with reload.
I
was filling up.
I think it's Tyr because.
I mean, you saw me on the cameras, so how could it be me?
Well, the thing you could kill and then go on cameras. Like the thing is,
I was literally on cameras that entire time until I went down.
But you said you saw Photo do the stack kill, and now Photo's dead.
Yeah, well, I thought I did see Photo do the stack kill.
Here's the thing.
You were really close to that storage kill as well, Tia.
We have 2 new bodies, right?
Wait,
and there's 2 killers.
Sense, though. That makes sense because. Like, you saw me go up to go and report the body, and you reported it before me, so why would you be next to the body anyway, Aton?
You walked past me first, and then I went into storage, you kind of fiddled about a bit, and then you didn't report it.
No, because wait. Aton, you said you didn't see Tyr.
No, I went in the first...
Last round,
I walked towards storage, Tia walked, like, sort of past me, like, wiggled a bit, and then I went into storage and saw the body and reported it.
Like, I went past storage. I looked through the window because I see if anyone was in there. I saw the body and then went back up to then report it. But he'd already reported it because I reckon he thought that I saw the body, so I was going to report it. So he thought he'd get the reported first, maybe.
But now, Aton, you say you saw Tyr near storage, then go away from it and then go back.
Yeah, he walked past me.
You said you didn't, but you didn't say that at first.
No,
you didn't say that.
I did say that, yeah. I did.
Didn't he say that he only saw him at the end?
Yeah.
No,
like he said he saw him. I can't remember anymore. I
can't. Sorry, I don't know. I can't remember who you were with, Bruder. Was it Sub? I definitely saw you with someone on cameras.
It's Sub and I. At this point, I wanna.
I honestly think
there's two new bodies though.
So can we do Aton first? Aton first.
I don't know, Tia.
I'm voting Tyr. I'm sorry.
Well, okay, GG's.
Yeah.
GG's.
I don't know. If we lose now, it's fine.
Yeah.
GG's.
Flip the coin.
We're fucked anyway, probably. No, you lost.
I'm afraid you are fucked, boys.
Yeah.
It was me and Blue.
guys, start of the game. What did I say? It's either Chair, Photo, or Blue in the stack.
Yeah.
One of those three. It has to be one of those three. When Chair and Photo get killed, you have to remember.
I forgot about that, to be honest.
Yeah.
You had to vote for. You had to remember
so sorry, Tia. I had to pin that on you.
No, it was totally. Reload just wouldn't believe me anyway. Regardless.
No. It's my fault because I know I should have went like I think I called it correctly because he said something different the first time.
No, I sort of said the same thing.
I was pretty much the same thing.
I pretty much said the same thing. I said I saw Tia, like he wiggled by me. I went into storage.
You literally saw me on cameras like the entire time. So
I'll be honest. I didn't.
I think accusing me at the start and then me being killed kind of might have undermined.
Yeah,
it was only
like, but for me, like it's because you blamed Photo. Like you said you saw him do it, so.
Well, honestly, I said that I saw him move as it happened, so that usually is an indication.
Yeah,
it's like,
I think Photo did run down just as the kill happened.
I only killed one person.
You only killed Chair, didn't you? I killed everyone else.
Yeah, I killed Chair. You killed everyone else.
We also didn't push Blue hard enough for like info.
Oh, I'm really surprised you didn't get blue. Like,
Yeah.
I honestly thought it was blue then.
Yeah.
Like that was blue's kill, the one that he just had. But then it kind of threw us thinking, hang on a minute, 2 and 2. That's why he's going to report the body. So it's that other dude.
I got the stack kill. I killed Anno, and then Aiton reported and saw Tia nearby, and then I killed Photo.
I still had medical bay, like so that should have been an inkling as well. Like
the report of Anno was a good clear for me. Like,
I think they would have been
just as something completely off topic. Tyr, your mini-me is dancing on your head.
I don't see it.
It's important.
Tyr has a halo.
Oh, for me, Tyr doesn't have anything.
Yeah, Tyr doesn't have anything. No.
No, I see it on the stream. Yeah, I see it on the stream.
It's just jumping up and down on his head.
Wait, hang on. Yeah.
Don't I take a sip
now? Yeah.
Okay, I will take a sip. But I thought I'd say.
Right.
Yeah, sorry for that, Tyr.
The big brain would have been to kill Tyr and then blame me, wouldn't it?
No.
No,
Okay.
that's obvious.
But either or.
Okay, that's a lot of dead bodies. I found chair in the thing beside admin, beside the scanny thing.
The office?
Yes, beside vitals, even.
Oh yeah.
But
where is everyone? Who did the electrics?
I was right out on top of it. I had like one toggle left to go.
I was in the lab.
Apologize to Tyr for making you wait so long.
Who was on the map? Who said they were in the lab?
I was in the lab photo.
Oh yeah, I can vouch for that because I just walked past him.
Like I end up going to the specimen room and then up to the lab, doing loads of tasks there.
So since there's 3 kills, I'm pretty sure that Tyr, like if he killed anyone, he's only done 1. But I feel pretty good about Tyr at the moment.
I mean, Reload's the king of multi-kills in a round, so we want to just get rid of Reload. And...
I mean, I just spent like half the round on Simon Says because I fucked up twice.
What's
Tyr cannot test it.
It's the press a button and it gives you a sequence, but bit by bit.
Don't know.
It's like a 9-pad.
If you haven't got it, consider yourself very lucky.
Yeah. I was on 3, and I saw Tyr and someone else. It might have been Sub.
I think it was Sub.
Where is the sign that says on this map?
Bottom right, the specimen room. I saw like someone else move, so I like started paying attention to see if the report button came up, and then I misclicked because of that.
Oh, did you go into? Did you go into specimen?
Yeah.
When?
And you went straight in. You went straight into admin.
No, I was going the other way. I was coming from admin. I think someone was at the door when it was open, and I passed you in the corridor.
Wait, you went?
The lights it.
You came from admin into specimen room? Photo?
Yeah, I started at communications because I had to wait for the switch thing to reset.
And then what did you do afterwards?
And then I did weapons, and then I went back to communications to finish that up. Then I went through admin, through the clean room, and then through that tunnel into specimen room. Can't remember what I did in specimens now. Then go
I
up
think
into
you
the lab.
went back left. Which
Yeah,
I
you
thought
went back. I saw him go back left as well.
I thought it was a bit weird.
Yeah.
No,
Is it Reload and Tyr since they're filling people's stories in for them?
Dude, I spent like legit like 1.5 minutes on Simon Says. I did nothing this round.
I've still got medical bay as well.
That doesn't help if people
Like the
don't
mother.
have it, though.
But still.
You were up there for ages, though. Like, I saw you stand on that pad because we did a wee dance.
I'd hope that you kind of like had him as well.
Yeah.
Like so you could play me, but you didn't.
So what you can do is you can start your scan.
Guys, it's 10
Like-
seconds. We kind of need to pick someone.
No, we're on 6. Yeah, so we should. I'm voting photo, just for the suspicious movement. Like no other reason.
Okay.
Oh, that's sus.
Sub also voted for me.
That's not what I was going to.
Sorry, you cut out there.
Motherfuckers.
Hi.
You murdered me in storage and nobody knew.
I'm so sorry.
I know, happy for your revenge. You always, if I ever kill you, I die in the next round first. And remember, what's the rule number 1 if blue dies in round 1? It's always Anno.
Hey, you were in the
Always
first one I
anodyne.
killed.
I was suspicious of Taylor in the first round because he kind of was stalking me, and then cleared off when someone else appeared, and I was like, that's not really enough to go on.
That's it, isn't it? You just like you get sus, and then you start giving self-doubt, and then it's like, oh wait.
I'm not gonna lie, I did think that was a self-report for Manu.
It wasn't.
It wasn't, okay.
It wasn't. I did kill. I killed people on the left, so I got blue and I got Aiden, and I think that was it. Yes? No. I can't remember. People were dead. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one more.
Okay.
Yeah, I can probably do one more as well.
This is probably last one, but I appreciate all of you for showing up.
Oh, always.
For one thing, that'll take us to a solid 3 hours of this.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're murdering each other.
That was fast.
How do you fix the lights?
You go to
toggle the
electrical and you
flips.
toggle the things.
Yeah, you flip the switches.
Find the body. I saw the report button because the lights were out. I was trying to find it. It's somewhere near the storage entrance, though, but I couldn't see where it is.
Not by. It's
an
by
electrical
no.
to the
It's
west.
not by electrical. It's by the as you come down from the spawn.
Yeah, so it's near the ramp, the ship ramp.
Near the storage entrance.
Yeah, it's storage entrance.
Because
Is that
I
an
was there and I was
electrical
trying
tail,
to
I think?
find the body because I saw the
I
report
was an
button, but
electrical,
lights were out, so I couldn't see shit.
You can just press the report button though. Like,
No, but I wanted
You
to
don't
see
know where it
where
is.
exactly the body
okay,
is.
okay.
I just knew it was in my vicinity.
Sounds sus.
That sounds sus. Yeah. I think you might have seen me go past and.
Tyr
Okay,
would've-
well, I'm gonna vote skip him regardless.
Tyr would
I
have to
couldn't.
be pretty fast to kill and report that, because he just left medical.
No, the report button was floated there on my screen for a little bit. I tried to find the body.
See, I
couldn't.
did see you go past as if you were gonna go and like if you were dead close to it, and I think you might have sounds a bit sus, but it's what it is.
Where was the body? Did you actually see it?
I didn't see it. I saw the report button, but the closest thing
Oh.
which I was close to was the spawn area, so I think it's around that area.
Right.
I mean, it's normally
Yeah.
it wasn't anywhere near storage like you're saying.
I assume people are
I was
skipping.
at the storage entrance
Yeah,
and
I
I
think
could
so.
see the report button there, so probably it was somewhere above me.
Wait, are we voting? No.
Based on
I
what
see.
you
Can
said.
you just clarify the light thing? Because when I was switching, they were switching. The light was flashing around, and they were like.
That
Right,
means
so
someone
there's
else
there's
is
ones
doing
that
it at the
are
same time.
there's ones that are
Ah,
green
okay,
and some that are
Taylor
dark.
was doing it as well.
Yeah,
then.
you need,
Okay.
you need to
definitely-
flip the.
Let one
Jay,
pass
how
the
did
dark.
how did you see me go past it though?
I saw you
could
go.
not-
I
'cause
saw you
couldn't
go.
see you because lights were out.
You can see someone's legs if they
You can
can't
see someone if you're close.
No, but I didn't see anyone close to me because the lights were out.
Yeah, but if he's below you, he can see you.
Have
and
you got
can't
your
see him.
glasses on?
They're on his head.
No,
they're
I
not
don't
on
have my
actually.
glasses on.
Yeah, they're on your head. They're not on your person.
Yeah. What we doing?
Hmm.
Probably skip.
Yeah, skip. But I don't know. I don't really understand what's happened between Blue and Tyr here.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Blue plays with his eyes closed. I'm not sure.
I mean, honestly, I kind of do.
I've also the big brain fake task was still on my brain, Blue, as well. I know what you're capable of.
But yeah, I mean, outside storage is kind of like
Worrying.
it's hard to.
Yeah.
You can't really rule anyone out because it's like really short round and we spawned up there, so like everyone's been around. I don't know.
I'm skipping.
Oh, that's sus.
We actually voted
Taylor with
Tyr.
the vote on Tyr.
That Halo was sus, sorry.
Me.
It's weapons.
Okay, I think Tyr, because he literally was just walking about backwards and forwards weirdly.
I was about to ask Tyr, were you playing Destiny because you were just standing still in the bottom left corner?
So how could it be me if I've been next to Subdivider pretty much all the time?
Can you confirm that, Sub?
Where was
Yeah, he was
I was in
for
the
a
water
while.
I was just waiting to see whether protecting you basically while you're doing your bottom down there.
Taylor also voted for Tyr last round.
I mean, what I did was the download in the little room unit with the hole, and then I went down and did the two gas canisters. Saw Sub there. Sub came in and did the water wheel. I thought I'd stay there because obviously I don't want to leave him on his own because otherwise he might get killed. And then Anno and Taylor came there.
Yep. Yeah, I was double checking the map because I didn't know if there was a vent in the room that I saw you come out of, but there's not.
No, well, there's a vent in the green, the tree thing,
the other room at the back. Yeah.
Yeah, there's not one in the gas canister thing.
Yeah, I knew there was one right now. I don't know this map particularly well, so.
We're all
yeah,
struggling.
I don't think it was Tyr.
Reload, where were you?
I was in the top right.
Alright.
At
So
the
very far away.
laboratory.
So very far away from
Yeah.
where the body is
I
claimed
just
to
did
be found.
I just did the telescope.
Taylor, which way did you come from? Did you come from north or did you come from south?
The north. I
Okay.
did I fixed the electricals, went down the corridor. So Tyr was standing in the corridor between the electricals and O2. I went into O2 with Anno, and then went into the room right next to it to do the canisters. And then
Because that's four of us, kind of like.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
accounted
just
for.
saying Tyr is a bit sus because you were kind of just going upwards, up and
No,
down.
Tyr's
all the
not
time.
sus. I
still am trying to figure out how did he see me in the first round.
Dude, I've got so many hours in this game now. I like it's ridiculous.
We have very little information.
Yeah.
And it's really annoying me.
What did you do that round, Blue?
Sorry, what?
What did you do this round?
I did the other fueling thing on the left side.
Okay.
I did. God, what did I do? I went to the electrical when the lights went out, but I think Taylor fixed them before I did. Then I went to cameras, and I've been just sitting at cameras after that.
Oh yes, I can vouch for the electricals because I was there. As I finished, somebody was standing there. I think it was you.
Yeah, on cameras I did see Tyr just standing outside the water place, and while Sub was there turning the wheels. Then he left with someone.
I mean, it could be a self-report.
Toward right. I think you left with either
No,
Anno
I don't think it can be because Anno saw me opening the door before I went in, and then I opened the door, went in, and reported straight away. I guess it could be a self-report if he was locked in.
I'm going with gut again.
But you're not paying attention, Anno.
Not Tyr.
What's the air photo cut?
So, body and communications. I came from lab, went down to communications as the sabotage just happened.
Okay,
Didn't see
okay. So where were people in this round? Interest. I found Anno's body as well, by the way.
No.
Yeah, I was just about to report it.
I did the left left reactor, and I think Sub rolled up on me late.
Do you want like the whole round or just what were we doing at the end? I did the right reactor at the end there.
Yeah, so Chair came out of the office block.
Yeah.
Went
up.
I went up. I assumed he was going to take the right one, so I was going for the left. And saw Reload coming down from it.
Sorry, come down from where?
From the left-hand turret emergency thingy.
Oh, yeah.
Scanner.
Yeah, and I think it was Sub that that rolled up as I approached it.
I did see Sub on the south
yeah.
bit next to the office because I was doing one of those pillar thingies, the bottom left next to weapons.
Who was next to weapons?
I was.
Taylor, you were.
Yeah, just.
Okay,
to the
so
right
Anno's body's in weapons.
Oh.
So Taylor was with me. So I was finished off the last of the waterworks bit down there. Taylor was on the right-hand side on the weapons wall. We then went separate directions. So
the little pylon-y thing.
Swung into
the little.
Yeah, because I actually went to weapons and shot meteorites right at the start of the round, and I saw him outside, and then I left.
I think honestly the safest bet is to because Taylor, Sub, and me were like all together when the first lots were killed. Chair and Reload were on their own. Chair found the first body, which was locked. Yeah, I thought you were going to kill me. That's why I lost you or ditched you. Chair and Reload were like I said. Chair found the body by opening the door, which Anode said she didn't see. There's another body in weapons as well, which is Anna's body. I think the safest bet is to vent Chair, given that us, Taylor, Sub, and me were all three together.
But it was only a single kill.
There is still two killers.
It's
I mean, if we don't get this right, then
the problem with doing that is that was just like a single kill on that round. So one of you could be an imposter, and
so the thing is, like, if the rest of us all sit on the emergency thing, Taylor, Tyr, and myself, you're in Chair now, then do Reload on the emergency.
No, I mean, if you vent Chair, it's going to be the safest one.
No, but listen, if we're the imposters, then why would we do the reactor?
Because you want to lure somebody up there.
Yeah, exactly.
But there are already two dead. How can we?
Okay.
It wasn't that long of a round.
I'm voting Chair.
Yeah, I'm voting Chair.
I don't know. I think it's yeah.
It's not gonna be a loss if it's I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think I am.
And then we sit on the button.
While we're waiting, I know what the Simon Says puzzle is now. It's a bitch.
It's Reload. 100% reload.
Yeah.
It's Taylor. I just did the emergency to stop it. Stop.
No, you didn't, because the thingy wasn't done yet, and you were hiding in the corner, and there was a dead body on the bridge there.
I just did the thing. I just did the. Taylor was running, but
I came up to northwest through electrical.
I was left.
In the corner.
I was left with Tyr at the reactor.
Stick with the plan.
Okay. Guess it doesn't matter.
I could be completely wrong, but
GG's.
Was Chair the other one, yeah?
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Reload killed me like the first fucking second while we were running towards like fixing the lights. And there was like 2 other people behind us as well.
That was a good.
I was hoping Blue would get the blame for that.
Yeah, that was.
I panicked so hard then because I couldn't find my bloody mouse to press the report button.
Oh my god, my mouse disappeared as well. What the fuck?
I use the keyboard and I keep the mouse sort of over the report button so I can hit it.
I was trying to sabotage. I could almost have locked you in electrical for a bit longer. But I don't know if that would have been long enough for the sabotage.
Are we...
Why did you want people to blame me for stuff I didn't do?
Alright, we calling it there?
Yeah, I gotta go anyways.
Yeah.
Thank you
all
guys.
very much for coming.
Thanks for